I think we're live on Facebook now. Wearing your pink?
Yep. They said another one was on Varsity. They said somebody it had my last name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just don't know who he was.
27 minutes till kickoff.
Well, that's Brody.
Oh yeah, Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Number 9?
Yeah, Brody.
Where's he at?
Look for a tall, lanky looking.
He's out there somewhere. Number 8 too is your cousin.
I see. Oh yeah, no, that.
I see number 8.
Is he doing? Yeah.
8's right there in the middle of the A. You see it? Right in the middle of
I
the
don't know
field.
where Brody's at.
Yeah, I can't see Brody.
Yeah.
He's probably close
Probably
by.
around there somewhere.
Yeah. They all kind of blend in.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much. We're all pink. Yeah, I can't even figure out what to do. At least someone's not wearing me.
Okay, not a bad view, is it?
Hey, when he comes on, when they come on, you gotta.
Yeah.
He's probably right there, over there, where the other people are at.
Alrighty, we're ready. They have John Bruce playing running the offense right now.
Oh, they do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Well, they don't have Jay Sean, so
Oh.
That must be the true.
it must be the 2s.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mendoza's back there, too.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Bryce who was my cousin?
No. No, it's Brody.
No, it's Brody. I get confused with Bryce and Brody. Can I say cupcake?
He's a freshman, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not here yet.
He's over there doing the tunnel somewhere.
Yeah, he'll be here probably next year.
Yeah, he should be playing next year over here.
Colton will be up here.
Colton and Brody will be playing next year.
Oh, it's Bryce.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna forget.
Brody.
That's what I get confused.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Andrews Mustang Football. I'm Dimitri Figueroa here with Major. Dylan will join me in a minute. We want to thank everybody, all our Mustang sports sponsors, and that special group of Mustang Radio Sports Booster sponsors for making it possible to hear the games on the internet at kactradio.com by clicking that FM button, and also on 105.5 KACT Radio. We're here in Andrews, Texas, where the Mustangs are getting ready to take on Lubbock Estacado, a rematch from last year where they played here last year and they ended up beating us. So hopefully we can get revenge. But before we start, we're going to introduce another one of our 6th graders that we've been doing at all our home games, trying to introduce you to some future Mustangs. And today I got Major. Major, what's your full name?
Austin J. Major Montemeyer.
Austin J. Major Montemeyer. Is that right?
Yeah.
So Major, we call him Major because he's been a major problem for defenses on the football field, haven't you? So he's how long you been playing football?
I've been playing football for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
All right, what position do you play this year?
Tight end and defensive end.
Tight end and defensive end, and we also sometimes split you out wide. And when we can get this kid one-on-one with the cornerback, he's going to win every time. Right, Major?
Yep.
Yeah, you had a touchdown last time, but you were lined up off the line of scrimmage. We'll get you a touchdown maybe tomorrow. You also play, what other sports do you play?
I play baseball and basketball.
Baseball and basketball? What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball? All right. And we're here at a football game. What do you have a favorite NFL and college team?
Yeah. My favorite NFL team is the Cowboys.
Word up. That's what I'm talking about.
And my college team is Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. I don't know about Texas Tech. A lot of Texas Tech fans around here, though. I like to go to those games, though, because they're close. Who's your favorite NFL player?
Now I'm tired. Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott. It's hard to defend him sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Because I like Dak Prescott, too, but sometimes on Sunday afternoons, I'm really mad at him. So, what about the Mustangs? Who do you got winning this game right here?
Mustangs.
You think the Mustangs are going to win? We need a win.
Yeah.
We've lost 4 in a row. We're finally needing a win. Who's your favorite player out here for the Mustangs?
Braden Williams.
Braden Williams. That dude is a hoss out there. He likes to, he plays the same positions as you, tight end and defensive end, and he loves to get pancakes, and man, he's crazy on the defense. So that's a good player. I like Braden. I've known Braden a long time. I'll make sure I tell him that. You got anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
How about look in the camera? You want to say hi to anybody?
No.
No? You don't want to say hi to nobody? All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you enjoy the game, and hopefully you're correct. What do you think the score is going to be today?
16 to 14.
16 to 14, low scoring game. Well, with these running offenses, that could be possible, right? The clock will just keep running. So, thank you, Major, for joining us. And when we come back, we'll have Benjamin with us. So, you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Demetri here with Major right now, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks, Major. So now we got Dylan's gonna do you.
No.
We'll scoot over to the side over there.
Hey, pop the door open so we can all scoot you
Yeah,
over.
so we can.
Watch out.
I forget. What it was?
What's that?
It was a Brody?
Brody, yes.
Yeah, y'all going down? Alright, yeah, perfect. You can go over there.
Okay, y'all scoot over a little bit. Can you hear me?
Make sure you talk loud. Alright. We'll just, when we do the starting lineup, we'll just say some highlighted people because I don't know if that's changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
We probably hit that all at once, right? Offense, defense together.
Yeah. And then come back, talk about the game, and Estacado. They run like a single wing. It's
Okay.
There's the other smileys.
Okay, no problem.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll hop back on real quick. And we are back here at the Mustang Bowl as the Mustangs are going to take on the Lubbock Estacado Matadors, is it? Yeah, Matadors. Next up, though, I'm joined here with, what's your name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin Figueroa. Yeah? Yeah, you want to say hi, Benjamin?
Hi.
Hi. Benjamin, let's start this off. Do you like, or what position do you play for football? You're on your football team?
I play safety and swingman.
Swingman, safety and swingman. And you folks might not know, but this kid right here, he got a little motor on him, man. One day, he'll be on this field and he'll be flying around, I bet. I guarantee it. Right, Benjamin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah, dude, how long have you been playing football for?
Like a long time.
Like a long time. Do you enjoy playing?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Well, let's go into the rest of it. Who's your favorite NFL football team? Cowboys, Chiefs,
Oh, yeah, Cowboys.
What about your college team?
Texas Longhorns.
Texas Longhorns. There you go. I think that's probably people's favorite. They can finally say that out loud, right?
Yeah.
Now we're coming back up to the spotlight. But so tonight, the Mustangs are going to take on Estacado. What do you think? What do you predict the score might be tonight?
I know. I feel like it would be like 20-0.
20-0. Hey, not bad. Good guess. We'll see what happens. He had 16-14, 20-0. We'll see who's closer. Yeah?
Yeah.
Who is your, do you have a favorite player on the Mustangs?
Brody.
Brody Figueroa?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Another shout out for Brody. Let's see what else. You got a game tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
Who are y'all playing tomorrow?
Greenwood.
Greenwood Rangers here at the Mustang Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, at 1:30?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey, so you got any family or anything, come out and see Benjamin play at 1:30. See if he can beat up on the Rangers. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You got a roster? You got you need this?
I do, yeah.
Well, I think that will that will be it for you, Benjamin. I appreciate you coming up and talking to us for a little bit, but we're going to let Coach Demetri jump back on, and we're going to go into the offense-defense little highlight right quick. Okay? Appreciate it, man.
Welcome.
Demetri,
Shush.
we got to
Hey, yo.
we got to jump back on.
Oh, wow, man.
He went to the restroom.
All right, and so we're back. Mustangs are back, and me and Dylan are back right here. So Mustangs are getting ready. We're about 17 and a half minutes from kickoff. So the Mustangs getting ready to take on the Matadors, and like I mentioned to Major a minute ago, is Matadors beat us. They beat us, I think, pretty bad last year on this field. I don't know how we got away with. Let me see. We're trying to switch something here. There you go. I don't know how we got away with playing them here in Andrews twice in a row as they were here last year.
Yeah.
But we'll take it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Any home game we'll take.
Yeah, I don't like going to Lubbock anyways. But I was there yesterday where the sub-varsities, both the JV and the freshman team won.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's a pretty hot day today. I think it was in the high 80s. Yeah, 84 degrees right now. 7-mile-an-hour wind. It's going to be a perfect night for football. As this morning when I went outside, like 60 degrees, a little chilly.
Yeah, well, I heard you on Coach's comment. You said, man, I'm not used to this. I'm not either. Yeah, it's kind of cold, but then it warms up and it's pretty in the afternoon.
Yeah, so it is pretty chilly, but Mustangs are getting ready to take on the Estacado. Both teams are in the locker rooms. I was talking to Coach Harvey this morning, and this Estacado team has about 3 or 4 D1 prospects. You know, they're 2 running backs, they're brothers, Bobby Ross, and Cedric Ross. One's a senior. He's the big pounder. He's just going to pound it between the tackles. We kind of held him at bay last year. He didn't do much.
Yeah, it was actually I want to say it was the slot receiver, Bozeman.
Yeah, it wasn't even number 4.
Or 21, I think it is, right?
No, it's number 6, I believe.
6.
Yeah, he's Bozeman. Cedric Ross is the other one. The other Ross, he's a D1 prospect. He's a junior. He's fast and stuff too, but it was that number 6 Bozeman. Maybe we were keying on the other 2, and he would hit the middle, and then he would cut it outside, and he was gone. And I think he did about 3 times.
Yeah, he's super fast too. He's electric, man. He can pop one pretty quick.
Yeah, he is. So we're gonna have to keep them at bay, but they're running a little bit different offense. They have a whole new coach. I think their coach played for Tech.
Oh wow!
And I think he might be a Estacado alum. I feel like I read that somewhere. Maybe I'm making it up, but he's running a single wing is kind of offense that they run. It's kind of a power offense. They usually have 3 people or 3 backfield and 3 in the backfield, 1 receiver to one of the sides, and a tight end is what they're running. Kind of like what I used to run in middle school and high school.
Kind of a smash mouth formation, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it is. And then Coach Harvey said that they'll come out and spread every once in a while and look like they want to pass, but then they'll just run out of that. And that's what they did to us last year. Mm-hmm. They were in spread, and they would just hit the inside and then get outside after they cut the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah, I think last year was a lot of jet sweeps, if I'm thinking correct.
Yeah, I thought so too. So anyways, so we're gonna take it back to the station. We're about 14 and a half minutes away from kickoff. And when we come back, we'll highlight some defensive starters and some offensive starters, and then we'll be ready for kickoff. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Demetri here with Dylan, and we'll be back here in about 2 minutes. I think they're doing the prayer.
I think they've just gotten done with it, maybe.
Okay, so we'll keep going. So the Mustangs, as I said, it's pink out. We got all the fans are wearing pink. The football players, when they're warming up, they're wearing their pink.
Yep.
So it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's what October is. So I always enjoy seeing that during the football games, and a lot of times during some baseball games when they're playing October, the playoffs and stuff, and even the youth, they get into it and they're all wearing pink, right?
Yeah, they love it, man.
Yeah, they do.
Kids love it. So
Yeah, you're right. So pink out there here at the Mustang Bowl as the Mustangs are getting ready to take on the Estacado. I was about to say El Paso, the Estacado Matadors. Mustangs are a little bit of it on the losing streak.
yeah, we're current record 1-4.
1-4. Yeah, 1-4. We won that big. We won big in El Paso against Clint. And then, some other games where, Wichita Falls, I'll throw that one out. That's a better team.
Yep.
It was kind of a see where you're at and see if we can compete kind of game. But the other ones, I feel like we should win. You know what I mean? We should. Greenwood, some plays here and there, the personal fouls that happened at the end of the game. Monahans, I feel like we were a better team than Monahans, just didn't work out, So, in Canyon, we were beating them at halftime. And we didn't go score any points in the second half.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I see in all those games that we were competitive to a point,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And then we just fell off. So.
In those close games, Coach Harvey harps on it, and I know he'll echo this anytime. Is those close games when you make a mistake, that's what'll get you, right?
Yes.
The mistakes will get you in those close games. And Monahans is a team, you can't make those mistakes. Canyon's a team, you can't make those mistakes. And then Greenwood proved to be the same kind of team, right?
Yeah. Well, Monahans for last week, right? They're 0-4 coming in here.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're hungry.
Yeah.
They want it. So they're going to try to play mistake-free football and get a win.
Yeah.
So.
And we do the Rob, we play teams that we've been playing for. They're non-district games, but Greenwood, non-district game, but everybody knows each other. It's a rivalry. Monahan's a non-district game, but those are the kind of games I used to love playing in, and they love playing in because it's a rivalry game. Those kids, so you're always going to get the best out of a rivalry.
Yes, it's a pride game, right?
Yes.
Non-district doesn't matter, right, to an extent, but it does because that's a pride game. You want to win those. So, yeah, hopefully tonight the Mustangs can fix some of the mistakes they've made in the past and come out here and put a show on for the fans.
Yeah. So we don't have the starting lineup. I know the defense has kind of changed a little bit. They're doing something different. I think they're doing a 3-3 stack this week. The Mustangs defense, they're gonna have three down linemen, 3 linebackers right behind them, and they're gonna have 5 secondary, which those 2 strong safeties are gonna kind of play like outside linebackers. They're gonna roll down. They're gonna kind of be like outside linebackers, and then they'll have the 4 secondary guys. So we're the usual suspects, Brady Kelly out there making tackles, Colton Stewart making tackles. Then you have Sammy Saldivar going angry down the middle, Dalen Jeff Coates.
Yep.
The one thing they have been doing a little bit more of is rotating that interior lineman
Yes.
on defense. We've seen a slew of players, Mason Robles.
Yeah, Robles,
Yeah, Mason Robles, Guillermo, Julian Varela. I think, one thing that we're going to be missing, the Jonas, the sophomore. He blew out his knee. So
oh, man.
Good luck to him on recovering from that. We got 2 more years after this to be calling his games.
Yeah, to be talking about him.
Yeah, you're right. So anyway, so that's kind of the defense. Our secondary is going to be pretty stable with Alan Chavez on one side in the corner, and then Raider Harvey on the other side. Our 2 safeties will probably be one safety set in stone in Grant Fitzgerald.
Yes, oh yeah, for
he's
sure.
going to be set in stone, and then he's been playing really good, lights out all year long.
Mm-hmm.
The other safety, they kind of rolled through some Xavier Cruz, Rocky Stevens, and Zach Cabrera was one of them. But he's out this week too with arm injury. We don't know the extent of that.
Man, he had a great game last week.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
He stepped
even though
in.
you lose, but it's a great
Yeah,
game.
and like we talked about, it's the next man up kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the offense, our usual suspects, right? Who are you looking at on offense?
I mean, your backs, you're looking at that right there. Jay Sean DeBose, number 38. He's the workhorse, man. You got Merck back there. You got Bo Hudson. You got Leroy Milan. Leroy's always running hard, man. Falling forward for every inch you can get. So, those are the backs. I mean, but I think for them to be successful, of course, in any offense, that offensive line is going to have to step it up and get some good blocks and make those holes for those guys.
Yeah, the Estacado's big, right? And the size and their speed and stuff. And our offensive line is kind of coming a little banged up. Coach Harvey mentioned Evan Bustamonte's a little banged up, and we saw a little bit of that at the end of the last game where he was kind of.
He was down a lot, right?
Yeah, he was. He was
slow
to get up, and he would get up because he's tough. That's Evan Bustamante. And then also, Tyson Valenzuela had a shoulder injury. He thought maybe he would be missing, but they did say he's a full go, but he's banged up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So our captains are taking the field. We got 18, Braden Williams. Number 3, the quarterback, Cade Adams. Number 11, John Bruce, the second string quarterback. You also see him on the field with kickoff return and stuff. And number 40, Andrew Martinez, right? Andrew Martinez, yeah. And he's one of those defensive linemen we'll see. So we're going to go back to the station. We'll probably take a couple-minute break. When we come back, we're about 4.5 minutes away from kickoff. So it should be kickoff time. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Jessica was charging the. Upright. So they're doing the cap rock. Yes, sir.
Playing the cap rock.
Yeah. Man, if we could get the whole crowd into it, like a lot of them are, like the whole crowd's in it.
Yeah, moving. Yeah.
That'll help. Let's make sure. Yeah, just tell them to put on the tabs. And we're back, as you were probably just listening to the Huddle House advertisement. Mustangs just ran out. Estacado running out of their tunnel now as we speak. Love that Cap Rock song. Mustangs team, they all go down, and I like how they get that knee. They do it as a team, basically. It's really nice.
To me, it's kind of hard though, hearing that song and then having to run down to the knee.
And then taking a knee.
You want to run through a wall right quick.
Especially when not only are you hearing that song, but you're having Braden Williams run you out, and how he's all pumped up, and he's almost like Ray Lewis, you know, he was flexing and stuff, you know. Estacado doing their thing as well. They run out. That big number 77 is
he's a sophomore.
He's
right?
a sophomore, I think, is what they were saying. He started on varsity last year as a freshman.
I think he's a left tackle, right?
He said left tackle, but they move him around. Yes, that's what he said. So.
And they got some size. They had size last year too. The offensive line was humongous last year, so they're going to be something to deal with.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, a lot of times the humongous that it doesn't always succeed. But
yes.
So we're going to go back to the station as they're about to do the national anthem. When we come back, it'll be kickoff time. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Mustangs are kicking off, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they're kicking off.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see, is Dalen out there?
No.
Maybe they're on kick return because Dalen's sitting back here, isn't he?
Yeah, they are.
Nope, they're on kickoff because they're all running together, right?
They're on
Yeah,
kickoff.
they're on
Kyle
kickoff.
Covington's kicking off.
Was one of the? I thought one of the brothers was 5 to 21, right? Or is this not him right here?
I thought it was. And we're back just in time as they're lining up for kickoff. Mustangs are kicking off from south to north. Estacado will be returning. The whole field is under shade now, so it should feel pretty good out there. Kyle Covington's teeing up the ball as Mustangs are going to have defense first. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be a little pooch out of bounds, so that's going to be a penalty. I think they'll take the 5 because typically you start on the 30. So
Yeah.
they're going to probably take the 5 and probably start on the 35.
Yeah.
So that's where the Estacado Matadors are going to take over.
Yeah, this defense, running a new defense, like you said, 3-3-5.
Yes.
You got to come out and get some stops, man.
Yes.
Get some confidence. You can run this scheme and see
So
what
we're
happens.
starting with number 55, Jacob Roberts in the middle. Also Andrew Martinez on the left side, and this talking about the defensive line. Can't see the number on top. Is
Maybe Varela out there.
it 63?
I think it
Julian?
is 63,
Yeah, it is.
yep.
It's 63, Julian Varela. So, and then the linebackers, we're having Colton Stewart, Sammy Saldivar, and Brady Kelly. Looks like the safeties are going to be Cruz,
And
Fitzgerald, and Rocky. As they're doing the roll down, the 2 roll down safeties are going to be Rocky Stevens and Xavier Cruz. Allen and Rader at cornerback and Fitzgerald at safety. There's the run to Bobby Ross is going to come down to the right side. He gets a stiff arm, but Brady did great as that's what you do with a stiff arm.
Great tackle. That's exactly how they touch it, man.
You
ain't
grab that
arm
stiff
down.
arm and make them not want to do that again.
Yeah, and Bobby Ross, man, he's a big boy, man.
And right there, that's a 5-yard gain right off the bat. So number 13, their quarterback, we didn't get a roster from them, so we don't have names. We'll try to get them, but here's the next play. They're going to hand the same play right up the middle, a little dive. Sammy Saldivar's there to make the tackle. He gets 1 maybe.
Good play by Sammy. He
Yeah.
shot the gap and made a good tackle there.
Yeah, you're right.
He kind of ran past him, got him from behind, and yanked him down. So
Yeah. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4, it looks like, from the 41-yard line. Mustangs trying to hold them to a 3 and out right here. They're running it is a power game, but they do have a receiver on either side, real wide, almost to the numbers on the wide side, to the sideline on the short side. They got a tight end down here on the bottom, single running back. They're gonna drop back for a pass. They run a slant to number 1, and I don't know if it was tipped or not, but it looks like he was hit by Sammy Saldivar as he was throwing it, so it was a bad throw. Threw it behind him, and he incomplete pass.
yeah,
There's Bryce Vasquez down there, Cole Adams, I see him.
Sammy put some extra pressure on him to speed that process up. So
Yes.
let's see what they do. They're coaching on the sideline. They're throwing up their hand signals, and that's how they get the play in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's see what they do.
Yeah, they don't really huddle, man. That number 77's big.
He's cute for a sophomore.
Yeah, he is. He's huge.
Big guy.
So they're gonna have 2 receivers down near the bottom, 1 to the top by himself, 2 running backs in the backfield. They do go for it as he rolls to the right. He's gonna go and Raider was able to break it up right there. So the Mustangs hold 4 and out right there as the Mustangs hold them, and the offense is gonna take over on the 41-yard line. Good stand right there for the defense.
Yeah, Raider played that. He kind of played that like, hey, throw it to him. He stood right behind him, so it was a good play by Raider. Man, Bobby Ross, he plays defense too, doesn't he?
Yeah, they do, and that's what you see a lot. Mustangs' philosophy is we don't play both ways. Unless every once in a while, but you'll see that a lot with the teams that we play is they play both ways. So we're gonna go slot left, T formation in the backfield. They're gonna hand that off to is that Bo?
Oh,
or
yeah,
that was
Bo
Bo
Hudson.
Hudson. As he gets that for 2 yard lines right there, 2 yard. So it's gonna be a 2nd and 8, ball on the 39-yard line. So we are switching. I heard that's what we were gonna do is we weren't gonna switch swing man. The boys come home saying that the quarterback would come get the play, so they can't get us with that.
Oh, slowing it down.
Yeah. Here's the handoff to Leroy. He's coming around the bottom side, and he does not get a yard. He actually loses a yard there. Thank you for the charger. So So it looks like it's gonna be a 3rd and 9 as the Mustangs they lose a yard right there with Leroy's run. Here's slot T. They're gonna get. Jay Sean's gonna go to the top side. He should get around the corner.
Oh, he does.
And he's gonna
He's
go.
gone.
As
Let's go.
He's to the 10, the 5, and he
Touchdown.
does score as the Mustangs score on their first drive as a
40-yard touchdown.
40-yard touchdown for Jay Sean as he just got around the corner. They were able to seal the corner and he goes and scores.
And that's all the misdirection, right? You're looking at Bo Hudson, you're looking at Leroy go the other way, and Jay Sean comes out and he goes to the wide side of the field and scores.
Yep.
That looked really good. That looked really good setup right there.
Yep.
So.
Dalen was out on the field in that one. He come running off the field. I don't know what he was playing. Tight end maybe?
Maybe he was the swing man?
Maybe. I'm not really sure. You know. Our leading tackler's not on defense. He's on offense today, I guess. Here's the slot T. We're gonna go for 2. Leroy gets it and he doesn't get it. And you know, Mustangs are going to take the lead 6-0. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. And there's the kickoff right there. They're going to get it down the middle. They're going to cross the 25. They're across the 40. Got one man to beat. He's across the 50, and he does beat him as he's going to go all the way on a kickoff return. And, you know, we were kind of talking at the break during the opening kickoff. Why did we not kick it deep? And that might be it. I think that was Cedric Ross right there, one of their D1 prospects. So just like that, tie ball game as the Mustangs give up kickoff return.
Yeah, I think that was at, he might have caught that 15, maybe like the 16, 17, so.
Yep.
Ugh. That kind of hurts.
Yeah. So 9:37 left here in the first quarter. They get the equalizer right there, and they're gonna go for 2. I don't know if they kick field goals or not. They're gonna go for 2. So Mustangs tied 6-6 here in the first quarter. They're coming out in a power game right here. They got a receiver there to the right side. They're gonna run that single wing.
Uh-oh, they forgot. One of the linemen forgot to go out there.
Yeah, we talked about the size of number 77. He was mad at that lineman. I would not want him mad at me.
Yeah.
That was kind of a.
That's a flag on Estacado, isn't it?
I don't know. The referee saw. I think we were trying to play that game right there. Yeah, but they weren't doing it. The referee is usually standing over the play. Let's see what they're gonna do here.
So look, the white hat was actually saying like hold up. So.
Yeah, but so I think you're right. It's a flag on Estacado, but the ref that has the ball is supposed to be over there on top of the ball like they do to us, and he's not supposed to be letting them snap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you are correct on that one. Yeah, and I just got a little info on 77. He's 6'5", 350 pounds.
6'5", 350 pounds.
So he's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
Well, no penalty. I guess it was waved off. They're gonna let him run the play back.
So here they come. And that was like a wildcat formation that they did right there, and they just snapped to that running back. They're gonna do it right here again. Number 23 is just gonna try to go up the middle, and he does. He was stopped initially, and he does get in. He was stopped initially, but he did get in. So just like that, the Mustangs are down 8-6. Here with 9:37 left in the first quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Breast care? Okay, permanent, yeah. That's cool. Oh, I'll shut them up for sure. And we're back as the Mustangs are trailing 6-8 here in the first quarter with 9:37 left. Here's the kickoff for Estacado. They kick it deep. Looks like Rader's going to get it right there about the 10. And he then hand it off to Bruce, and then Jay Sean gets it from him. They're trying to run what we used to call a starburst. So Mustangs are going to take over about the 22-yard line. You might have just heard an ad from Permian Breast Care Center, right?
Yes.
And that's a fitting ad as go get checked out.
Yeah,
Women,
get checked out.
Yeah, go get checked out. And breast cancer awareness, I'm sure they'll take care of you. I've never experienced it, but I'm sure they will take care of you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I'm sure they'll hook it up and get you checked out.
yeah, Mustangs are taking over at their own 22-yard line, first and 10. Scored in 3 plays a minute ago as we went up the middle, then Leroy down to the left, and then Jay Sean got to the wide side. So there's going to be, looks like that's Merck up the middle. He's going to get, that might have been Leroy. I couldn't tell if they handed off to the 3-back or the 4-back. But he did get, looks like he's going to get, that's to the 29, so he got 7 yards right there. That was Leroy.
Was it Leroy
Yeah,
or
that
Jay
was
Sean there?
Jay Sean, maybe Jay Sean. I couldn't tell if they handed it to the 3-back or the 4-back. They're all bunched up. Either way, we got 7 yards, so 2nd and 3 on the ball on the 29-yard line. Kyle Covington bringing in the play.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're doing exactly what we need to, right? No penalties yet.
Yes.
Get that momentum going.
Yep. Here's a slot right, T formation in the backfield. That's going to be Leroy. He's going to get it to the top side. He gets thrown down right there just across the 30 to the 31. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1 here on the 31-yard line. 8:41 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs trailing 6-8.
Here comes Hervé Bejarano.
Hervé Bejarano. It's going to be slot right, T formation in the backfield. That's going to be Merck. No, that's
I think that's
again,
Bo.
that's the 4-back again.
Was it?
No, Bo's down here on the side. I think that was Leroy. As we do get the first down, as we get down to the 36, so that was going to be a 5-yard gain. That's Cole Addison bringing in the play. My offense moving the ball really well today. Slot formation, there's going to be that counter to Jay Sean. He's going to try to get around the corner. He doesn't. As they take him down right there, he actually loses a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 35-yard line. As a lot of times on this offense when we're watching it, they're like one broken tackle away or one block away, and that might have been one of those scenarios. Even though it was a 1-yard loss, but if he could get past that, the hole's there.
It's there.
Yeah, and that's what you see a lot of. Just one missed block maybe, or one not holding on long enough, or one not missed tackle, So
Oh yeah.
it's going to be slot right, T formation in the backfield. There's that jet sweep that Jay Sean's going to get. He's going to try to get around the corner, and he does. He gets to the 40. As you can see, he gets to the 41. So that's going to be a 6-yard gain. As Jay Sean's fast. This is one team that you might not be out running to the corner a lot.
Yeah, and he tried to stutter step there. I wouldn't have done that. I'd have just kicked the Jets on and tried to just beat them.
Yeah, he tried to get them buckled down a little bit, but it didn't work. As now we have a 3rd and 6 here on the ball on our 40-yard line.
I'd like to see that one where the quarterback runs out, hands it to Jay Sean,
Yeah.
but out wide, right?
Yeah, we have a wide side right here as they're on the hash closest to us. But that's like a T formation back there.
That is.
Jay Sean gets it coming to the bottom. He gets across the 40. He's trying to drive as he gets down to the 43-yard line. But that was not a slot. He wasn't a slot. We had a straight T formation, real spread out.
Yeah.
So
What do we got going?
we got our punt team coming in right now. Yeah. So Mustangs are held. It's going to be probably about a 4th and 4. But Mustangs, they held them. Punt team's out. Dalen Jeffcoats is able to punt.
And he got the heck of a leg.
Yeah, he's been able to flip the field. This is where he sometimes could go into the end zone.
He's a weapon, right?
Yeah, he is. Typically, he can kick that ball. See if he can still get a hold of one. He does, as that one's going to land.
End over end.
Yeah,
he dropped it.
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
He's still kicking around, and he goes out of bounds as he muffed it. And, about the 16-yard line is where he muffed it, and then he tried to pick it up, and he tried to go, and then it got kicked backwards, and it goes out of bounds as the Mustangs were trailing. They were trying to get to it, but they weren't able to quite get to it.
Yeah, we just didn't get a balance for the football guys, man.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
didn't
you're
bounce
right.
back.
You know, it bounced back in and you'd have got it because he was still stumbling.
Yeah.
We had 2 kids on full sprint to it. So, same defense out here.
Yeah, let's see what this Andrews Mustangs defense can do.
Yes. Well, number 16, Guillermo going out there now.
Guillermo done it nose tackle. I was gonna say on the offense, I feel like it's sometimes the offensive linemen too. They're tripping on the way to get to that next block, right?
Yeah,
so it's kind of
it's a lot of movement for them. You know, you got to have some athletic kids down there at the linemen. We have 4 down linemen right now, as there's gonna be that's that
it's that wildcat.
look with number 23 as he gets that ball and he gets every bit of 6 yards right there. So just a direct snap. They're real low. That you don't know who's gonna get it he's not. I don't think he's the quarterback, but he's crouched down, almost in a 3-point stance, but he's in a 2-point stance and he's getting that snap.
We kind of ran against that in youth football against Big Spring.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
So.
Look, there's three running backs all next to each other, and he's lower than the running back. There's number 1. He gets the snap this time, and he's going up the middle. He gets across the 25. Now he's to the 26, and this is just some looks like Julian Barella loses his helmet. They get a first down. Mason Robles coming in to play, but you know they have 3 running backs, and I think that snap they're not moving positions. That snap can just go to any one of them.
Yeah, direct snap.
Yeah, direct snap to whichever one, and then the other 2 are lead blocking.
And I would think they have so much speed they wouldn't do something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But they got big guys up
But
front.
they're all within, touching distance of each other.
Yep.
You can go to any one of them. They have a wing to the top side. He
Bubble.
misses that snap right there, and it's still
Bubble,
on the ground.
bubble.
Let's
What's
see.
that ball?
Number 6 gets it. Who's number 6? Coach Stewart lands on that ball as that ball. And that's kind of where.
Oh, that's actually Grant Fitzgerald that landed on
Oh, is that
ball.
number 5?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's number
Grant
5.
Fitzgerald gets the ball. So the Mustangs take over as we get a turnover. 4:58 left here in the first quarter. Trailing 6-8, but we got perfect field position right here in the 19-yard line.
Yeah, great opportunity right there. And it's kind of weird the way we talk. All 3 of those guys are crouched down, right? They're not standing up. They're crouched down.
And
so
they're real
over his
close,
head.
so that snap, the center's having to snap it to a different person each time, or at least on that series he was. So it might be causing problems. So the Mustangs get the ball, they go up the middle right there, and is that
I think that's
that was Jay Sean? I think he was in the. Nope, yeah, that was Jay Sean.
Jay Sean.
And he gets himself 2. So it's gonna be 2nd and 8. Ball from the 17-yard line.
yeah, folks. Bear with us because it's hard to see who's
Yeah,
getting this ball.
and I really like how they move. They move from the 2 back to the 3 back to the 4 back. I like that, but
it's hard to keep up.
sometimes when I'm sleeping, I can't keep up. Right? He's in the slot right now. That's going to be Bo Hudson in the middle. He gets the ball. He gets across the 15. He's going to go down at the 15. So that's going to be another 2-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 6.
I saw in that last series right there, on that last play, I'm sorry, not this one before, when Cade handed it off to Jay Sean, man, there's nobody looking for the keeper on the outside. They're all coming down to hit Jay Sean, so that might be
At some
something.
point, we got to pull that out.
Yes,
right?
yeah, we have to.
Even if it's just you don't get no yardage, even if it's just to
Keep
keep
them
them
honest.
honest,
Yep.
you have to pull them out at some point.
That would be one extra guy not in the box, right?
Yeah,
Flying
you're
in
right.
the box.
You're right. So here we got slot right, T formation in the backfield. There's gonna be Leroy. He's going to the top side. He's across the 15. He cuts it back. He's across the
good
10.
move.
He's to the 6-yard line, as that's gonna be a first down. But he gets hit. Yeah, that's gonna be a first down. That was looks like a 5-yard gain. No,
That's a 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain. Yes.
For Leroy. Hey, good cut though. He cut it back up inside. He fought
did,
those extra
yeah.
yards. So
That was, Leroy doesn't typically. That was the patience we're talking about with Jace
Yes.
Mendoza that he runs. Leroy don't typically show that, but he showed it that time.
yeah, now we got 1st and goal on the 6-yard line.
Yep, 1st and go. See the Mustangs can punch it in, extend the lead, or get the lead. There's that jet sweep. No, they ran it up the middle, as that's kind of like that fake jet sweep to Jay Sean. They handed up the middle to Leroy. He gets himself 3 yards. Mustangs trying to take the lead, take back the lead as they're trailing 6-8 with 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Fast first quarter, as all we do is run the ball. They run the ball, so
Yeah, it's gonna click down really quick. Well, like Coach said this morning in Coach's comments, we gotta capitalize.
yeah,
Let's
you
punch
have
this
to.
in.
He said last week we had 2 16-play drives that we didn't capitalize, and usually those are killer to the other team.
Exactly.
But it's when you don't capitalize and get in, it's killer to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We slot to the right. There's going to be Leroy to the top side. He's going to cut it in his hand for a touchdown. As Leroy gets the touchdown. Mustangs are now leading 12-8.
Yeah, good series there. That was good. It's a good little
The
series.
lights are going, but the sun's still kind of up, so you can't see it.
Yeah, give it about another quarter or so, we'll be able to see it real good.
Yes.
Going for 2 again here. As Covington just ran off the field.
Yep. So Cole Robinson bringing on the play.
Oh, we got a receiver out
Right,
here.
receiver. It's going to be wing to the right. There's going to be Jay Shawnee's going to get it. He's going to they hand it off. He's going around the corner, and he does get in the corner right there for a
He's an idiot.
2-point conversion. So the Mustangs are now leading 14-8 here with 2:41 left in the first quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't know on this one if you don't just keep kicking it out of bounds, right?
Yeah. Or put your stronger kicker in to kick it in the end zone. Coach Harvey said it this morning that he has a kicker that can kick it through the end zone. You know?
Yeah, I might have to do that because I wouldn't, who was it, number 1?
Yeah, number 1. Yeah, he just went right up the middle on his touchdown. So.
Yeah, not letting him touch the ball again.
Oh, did you? I keep forgetting. Oh, thanks, man.
We'll click it on there.
Yeah. I think I liked it.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of different right here is maybe you squib kick to 20, whoever that is in the middle, 23.
Yeah.
But stay away
He's
from
the one
one.
that he's their other running back. So, and number 6 is that Bozeman, and I think this is Cedric Ross right here. So,
Oh, this one right here.
yeah. And we're back here with 2:41 as we kind of pooch kick it right there in the middle. They pick it up. They're gonna go around they're going around the 40. They do get around. They're going around the 50, and he does get down, taken down about the 47-yard line. It looks like.
Yeah, Brady Kelly with the tackle.
Yeah, Brady Kelly with the tackle. So.
That's kind of what I asked for, but I just thought it'd be a little bit deeper than that, you know?
So the Mustangs defense coming out. Looks like a few changes in there. Dalen's in there.
We got a 4-man front. Have you noticed
4-man
that?
front. They are going with the 4-man front. There's that same formation we were talking about. Little wing, snap it to 23, just gets there. Andrew gets through there fast, but he doesn't make a tackle.
Oh,
Then
good
they
tackle.
do,
Who
yeah.
is that?
That's Dalen Jeffcoats.
Yep, that is Dalen.
Dalen makes a tackle.
First tackle tonight.
His first play of the game makes a good tackle, but they do get 5. Looks like they're going to get 5 as Andrew Martinez got in there real fast. You know, but eyes up.
Yeah.
Be ready to make that play.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think he had his eyes down. I didn't see that ball carrier.
And you know, you run into that because you're got to get low.
Yes.
to get fast. But you know, so same formation with the wings on the right side now. 3 running backs in the backfield. They hand it off to number 20 or 23 direct snap. He's across the 40, and there he makes the tackle again. Is David Jeffcoats. So number 23 does get the first down though, as he gets down to the 31-yard line. As it's just a direct snap. That's all they're doing. But you know, you got to watch your eyes. You're watching to see who catches it, and then you see, you know, where the other 2 are blocking. Which way is he going, right?
Exactly,
So there's a lot to see, as you don't know who's catching it each time. Now number 1's in the middle. Now let's see who's going to get it. As I think that's Cedric Ross. And still number 23 gets it again. He's coming to the right side.
Man.
As he does get hit pretty good. And that's a slew of Mustangs get that tackle.
Somebody put a lick on him though, man.
Yeah.
And I think it was Dalen again that hit him.
Yeah.
And that's a strange, to me that's a very strange formation with how good of talent and speed that they have to just bunch everybody up and you know.
Yeah, you're right. So 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Mustangs are winning 14-8. They got 2nd and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line. There's a snap to 22. That's Bobby Ross as he's going across the left side. And Dalen Jeffcoats just takes him backwards. As and I think he's been in there for 4 plays and he's made three tackles. Yes, and he, you know, Bobby Ross, he's 6'3", 215, D1 prospect. He's huge. And Dalen came up and hit him and drove him back about 4 yards.
Yeah, I noticed he run a little high today. I don't. Ross is kind of up.
Yeah.
You know, kind of not running under his shoulder pads. So. Let's see. We got Guillermo running.
Guillermo running in. Let's see if Moose can get off the field in time. As now we got 3rd and 6, ball on 27, same formation.
We have sub there.
Yeah, they did. They let us sub. So there's the direct snap to Ross, Cedric Ross.
Oh, good
45.
tackle,
Brady
45.
Kelly makes the tackle right there. As he started to cut up, but Brady's not there. That's a wide open field.
Touchdown.
He's able to make that touchdown. But he makes that tackle. It's going to be 4th and about 5, I think. So the Mustangs are. We're going to go into the second quarter as that's the end of the first quarter. Mustangs are leading 14-8, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. So they're doing that. Sponsor.
Man.
And we're back as the Mustangs are leading 14-8. They got a 4th down and 5. Does Estacado on the 26-yard line. Saw some of those kids, Noah Stevenson down there, Leo Nahara, Gavin and Austin Smiley, I think Ashton. Y'all saw Benjamin and Major this morning. There's going to be there's a direct snap just to the left side. Nobody was even there.
Man.
As Dalen just knocks him out of bounds right there. As nobody was there. That was an easy call for them as everybody's to the right side. I think I heard one of these coaches in our press box yelling slant, but it was a direct snap to the left side. They get the first down.
Yeah, that was they were gonna slant to their side.
There's Noah waving at us.
They were gonna slant to the Estacado side, and they ran the ball to our side. So even that slant wouldn't have worked either.
Yeah.
You know, but that was a weird play right there.
Yeah.
You don't see that a whole lot.
So it's gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. I think our throats are getting dry. If somebody wants to bring me a Sonic drive-in drink.
There you go.
That's one of our advertisers.
I wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't either. Here's that formation with 3 in the backfield. 23 gets the direct snap. He's going to try to cut it up, and he doesn't. As
There's Dalen
he
again.
gets 4 yards right there. Dalen makes another tackle. As I think he's still got probably 4, maybe 5. I think they're going to be on the 8-yard line. So it's going to be 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Soul Ford had that drawing over here going on. They're a sponsor of ours too.
Yeah, they have that drawing. Go sign up if you think you could kick a 45-yard field goal. I think they're giving $50,000 if you make it to a new Ford vehicle.
Here we go again. That wildcat formation.
Yep. See if 23 gets it or Ross. There's 23. Kind of bounces back. He's got 2 lead blockers right there. And who's that? Number 30? No, that's Dalen and who else? Jay Sean.
Jay Sean DeBose.
Dalen and Jay Sean making some tackles over there. Jay Sean DeBose playing some safety.
So what they did there is they lined up in that wildcat, but they countered the opposite way. So they countered to their weak side.
Yeah.
They had their tackle pull over here, man. They had somebody in front of them to score there. So there they go again, quick snap.
Quick snap, and they do get in on that one as they're gonna get that touchdown. Yep, they do call that touchdown as now they take the lead. It's gonna be they tied 14-14 now as the Mustangs they drive that in, and they're just some tough, hard-nosed football, and you don't know who's gonna get it. That number 22, Bobby Ross, he's a tough kid. If he gets it, he's gonna try to run over you. If the other one gets it, he's gonna try to juke you. So It's 2 different kind of run games, but you don't know which one's getting it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And 23, I feel like he's a little combination of both.
Yeah, you're right. He really is. He's probably not the super athlete that we're seeing on these other ones, but he's a little combination of both. There's Ross, Bobby Ross, gonna get it. He's gonna try to cut it up, and he does not get in.
He stopped.
Yeah, they stopped because that
Tie
was.
ball game.
I don't. They got there to clean it up, but I think that was Fitzgerald came and hit his legs. So the Mustangs hold him. Top ball game here with 10:42 left in the second quarter. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan. We'll be back in 1 minute.
We may be able to see those lights now.
Maybe
Just a little bit.
if we can go get another touchdown. We
Touchdown
gotta
before
play.
half.
Yeah, we gotta play 4 quarters like this. So.
Oh yeah. Good start so far for the Mustangs.
Yeah, so far.
I guess we could shout out Huddle House too, right? Go get some pancakes.
Go get you some pancakes.
Go get you a to-go order and listen to us on the radio on the way
After
out
the
there.
game, they're still open, I believe.
Yes. Open till 11.
Yep. We'll let the radio audience hear that here in a minute. No, I did not. And we're back here with 10:42 left here in the second quarter. Tied 14-14. Estacado just punched it in. There's the kickoff. It's going to go deep. Raiders going to pick it up at the 5-yard line. He's coming across the 10. He's going to go. He gets to the 20. That's where he'll be taken down, about the 20-yard line. So you go get some Huddle House. I think our good friend Bill Neer said he'd pay if you go to Huddle House.
Bill, I hope that I'm gonna hold you to that, Bill.
Yeah, we're going to hold you to that, Bill.
Uh-oh, we got a player down. It looks like Raider Harvey might be on the ground, is it?
Is that Raider? He's the one that got the ball, so he's coming in. He come in and he kind of slid in, maybe his knee or something, but I'm not really sure. So Mustangs offense getting ready to take over.
Yeah, and as far as starting the game out, that's kind of what we asked for, right? Like, hey, let's get these drives and let's stay positive, right? Stay on the positive side of those chains, and they've done that so far. So they've looked pretty good.
Yeah, so Raiders still down. I'm not sure what's wrong with them. Hopefully he's okay. Offense getting ready to. So while he's down, we might go back to station for another 30-second break. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF from 105.5. And we'll be back here in about 30 seconds. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Raider.
Yeah.
He's up though.
Somebody's hugging him. Wilcox Insurance. No, are they helping him off?
Maybe it's a knee.
Maybe. I'm not really sure what that is.
You don't have no knee pads.
And we're back as Raider was, he kind of limped off the field. Hopefully he's all right. But Mustangs offense taking over at the 21-yard line. You heard your Wilcox Insurance just now. Slot right. T formation in backfield. That's Lee. That might be Jace Mendoza in Leroy's spot right there. As
He gets about 3, doesn't he?
yeah, looks like he got 3. That was Jace. He got 3.
Yeah, he hit that hole pretty hard. I think.
He did,
Usually
yeah.
he's real
Yeah,
patient.
usually he's real patient, but he hit the hole hard. 14-14 here with 10:16 left in the second quarter. Mustangs are offense has been moving the ball.
Yeah.
So far today, as we got slot right, T formation in the backfield. There's going to be Jace again coming down to the bottom side. He gets across the 25 and he gets driven back. He does get 2 though as he gets to the 26-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 as Mustangs are close hash to us. They're going left to right now here in the second quarter. That'd be north to south, I believe.
Yep. If
Do my never eat sour watermelon thing.
Yeah. that makes you know that we're old.
Yeah, you're right. So here we go. We got that I formation in the backfield. There's that toss to Jay Sean. He's going to try to cut it up. He gets across 30. He hops.
Let's go.
Yeah. As he's going, he's across the 40. He's on the 35 of the other side. No penalty. As he does get, he was on the 25.
26 to the
That's 24 plus another
32.
20. That's 42 yards.
42-yard run, man. He had to.
Yes,
He had to hurdle
I
somebody
love
there.
that. You know, that's one thing a lot of people don't notice, but he's always hurdling somebody right on
Yes.
the line.
Yeah.
And he's still going full speed, and he gets 42 yards after that. That was a great run for Jay Sean. As now it's going to be Jason Mendoza's going to go up the middle as he doesn't even get nothing. Gets taken down, pushed back from the line of scrimmage, so no game. But you know that was another power eye right there.
Yes.
I formation. And back to Jay Sean's run as he gets that ball, and it's not a toss outside; it's a toss like a lead, right? And he's up in between the tight ends, and he hops he leaps over somebody. Looks like he's doing hurdles.
Yeah.
And then he just keeps on running.
Man, he has that gear too, right? When that foot comes down, he hits it.
Yes,
He's
you're
going.
right. You know, and that's something that I've seen some videos of him. That's how he trains. He trains for that kind of stuff. 8:34 left in the second quarter. Tied 14-14. There's Jay Sean out of the 4-back, and he get out of the 4 spot. He gets down to the 26-yard line. Maybe a late hit right there. Looked like
Man, I thought that was a
hopped on him.
bad spot too, wasn't it?
Yeah, they get him down to the 26 or 27, 26. So that's gonna be a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4.
I'd say Jay Sean to the wide side right here.
Yeah,
See if
right
they can
here. Let's
stop
get him
it, right?
around. Let's get him around to the side. But he's in the backfield with that same power eye formation. There's that toss. He gets across the 25 and he goes down about the 24-yard line. So it's gonna be a 2-yard gain. It's gonna be a 4th and 1, maybe 4th and a yard and a half. And I don't know if you noticed, but John Bruce is quarterback right now.
Oh, he is quarterback, isn't he?
Yep.
What do you call here, Dimitri? What do you?
I would run Jay Sean to the wide side. We're at this hash right here.
Yep.
Maybe the jet sweep, since you don't really have to get him. You only need 1 yard.
1 yard.
That little motion jet sweep that we don't do it from out wide. We do it from the slot.
Yeah.
But we're calling timeout. Yeah. So Mustangs call timeout. 7:32 left here in the second quarter. Tie ball game, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri Dylan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back here in Andrews at the Mustang Bowl. 7:32 left here in the second quarter. Tie ball game here, 14-14. Mustangs are driving, but we find ourselves in a 4th and 1 right here from our 24-yard line. Looks like.
Yes. So 24.
Yeah. See what we can do as I would go Jay Sean. You want to 4th down, always get the ball into your best player's hands, right?
We actually it's 4th and 2. We got 2 yards to go here, so we got to get to the 22-yard line for the first down.
So here we go, Jay Sean in the backfield. There it is. He's gonna go forward. Did he fall forward as he was hitting behind the line of scrimmage? There's a fumble as the ball's still rolling around and they called it dead as they were juggling for it. They had it, but
that has to be really close.
Yeah, I don't know where they spotted it at. Let's see.
Ooh, that's really close.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call.
I'm not either.
As you don't create a hole, you don't get your best athlete in space. Let's see where they spotted it at. I don't think we got it.
I think we're short.
Yeah, I think we're short too.
We might have got 1.5.
I know their coaches are probably fighting for a fumble there.
Yeah, they are, but you got to think about it, man. Forward momentum, you're done.
Yeah, forward progress and a big pile like that.
They're trying to get the chains out, but the coach is in the way on that side.
Yeah, he's arguing for the fumble, which it's almost a moot argument. You can't, they're not gonna be like, you know what, that is a fumble.
Yeah, they can't go backwards, right?
So maybe in the NFL when you have those cameras,
you still have to throw that challenge flag out there though. So
yeah, as a youth coach, you handle the refs a little bit.
Oh yeah,
right?
yep.
So they are measuring. We'll see. I think we're short.
I think we are too.
It didn't look like we got it as kind of looking at the spot. Maybe our angle. I bet we're about a full half yard short.
Yep. Estacado's thinking the same thing, but it has to be close to get that spot, get that check, right?
Yeah, you're right. So Ross, they're already running off the field. They think we're short already. Let's see.
We are short.
We are short. Yeah. So it's gonna be Estacado ball as the Mustangs didn't convert. We were about a half yard short, maybe. I don't know.
I'm
13 and a half inches short or something like that.
I really don't like that call.
Yeah, you just get them a bunch. We had a wide side, we were on this hash, get them outside,
And like I said earlier, 77, somebody texted me and told me he's 6'5", 350, he's playing nose guard. And that's where we're running at, right? So he's going to take 2 or 3 blockers with him. He's going to plug a hole, so that's kind of, I just wish we would have went outside on that. Maybe even that I formation, right? That strong I formation, and maybe throw that at him.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see, they're coming back to that same formation, that wildcat formation with the receiver up top.
Players up there. We don't have enough players. They're trying to change the defense right now. We have a hurt cornerback. Cornerback's going in. The backup cornerback's going in, and they keep him off the field. It's just like that's the kind of stuff that's so frustrating. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
7:25 left here in the second quarter. 14-14. Mustangs get a timeout right here as we come out of a change of possession. And Raiders taking his pads off, so it doesn't look like he's going to be coming back in. And I was watching as they were sending out the defense. They pulled one of our cornerbacks off because they only have one receiver, but they didn't send nobody else in. You know what I mean? And I don't know where we're at right here. Do we have 11 out there right now? Yeah. So I think they have an extra safety out there.
Now they're swapping out, like getting Brady Williams, swapping him with Guillermo. A while ago, look, we had like 8 guys on the defensive line.
Yeah. So here we go. They got one receiver at the top. They're in that bunch. Running back. There's that direct snap to number 1, Cedric Ross. He's going to get around the corner. He's going and he's gone.
Oh, flag.
As he's down 40, there's a flag somewhere. As he does go, let's see where the flag's at.
Yeah, look, I want to say they were holding somebody back here.
So there is a flag as he goes. That would have been a 78-yard touchdown. Let's see where the flag is at.
Let's see, holding on the offense. So let's bring it back. Let's go. Man, what these backs are doing is that they're taking about 2 steps up into the line, and he's so fast he's able to jump and just take off and hit the sideline. And he's super quick. I bet he's 4.4, 4.3 speed.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's fast, and he showed it. Once he was past, a couple of our guys had an angle. Once he was past them, then,
he's gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
Let's see what they do. We got Fitzgerald walking off the field.
Yeah, they put Jay Sean in there at safety, and that's why they put Jay Sean in there for that speed.
Match speed for speed.
Hopefully match speed for speed right there. As I wouldn't say that was a Fitzgerald problem right there. We just didn't seal the edge, but we brought in extra linemen. Nobody sealed the edge, so. Here they go in that same bunch. There's a same play right there. He's going to try to come around. That's 6. That's Bozeman. He cuts it up, and he's going to get taken down about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, tackled by Jay Sean and Colton.
Yeah, that was an 11-yard gain right there as he comes back. And right now they have the defense you have in there is Dalen's playing outside linebacker. He's playing outside linebacker. Sammy Saldivar's in the middle. So now we got kids kind of playing in the positions they hadn't played all year long. Colton Stewart, we got 4 linemen.
Yeah, Jay Sean's actually playing like linebacker, inside linebacker, because he's so far down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing linebacker. Him and Sammy.
Yeah, so that's that bunch formation. One receiver to the top side. There's Bobby Ross. He just goes to the right side. He runs over about 4 people. Now he's across the 40, and he's across the 50. Let's see, we're trying to chase him down. We got Cruz. Jay Sean does get him out of bounds right there, about the 13-yard line, but not before he ran over a couple people up the middle, and then so it's going to be a first down, first and 10, ball on 12-yard line as he just went up the middle and he showed his breakaway speed.
Man, he ran over about 3 or 4 Mustangs right there to get that.
So here we go. First and 12. First and 10 from the 12. They can still get a first down. They got that bunch formation again. Same play as Bobby Ross cuts up the middle, and he's going to get in for a touchdown.
Man, we might need to swap Dalen back to the inside linebacker and let somebody else, let Jay-Sean or somebody play outside. They kind of found a weakness there, so they're kind of picking on that middle.
Dalen made those tackles up the middle a minute ago. He drove that kid right there that just scored back a minute ago on that play. And then they moved him out to that. And I understand you want Sammy and Dalen out on the field at the same time.
Yes.
Both of them need to be on the field. But, they found something that works. So he's just going to come around the left side. He cuts it back up. Now he gets in for the 2-point conversion. So it's going to be 22-14. Mustangs are trailing here with 6:13 left here in the second quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Demetri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are trailing 22-14 here with 6:13 left here in the second quarter. Estacado getting ready to kick off as they just kicked it off. There's going to be a catch, and he caught it on his knee, did Brady, as he said he fair caught it. If he fair caught it, then we should get it on the 25, right? If he didn't, then we get it where his knee touched. So that's a huge play, as he's saying he fair caught it.
It looks like they're gonna.
Yeah, they're going to the
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first, they were going to spot it where they're out there, and he was kind of saying
it looked like he was like, hey, that's where he was down, but.
So we're at the 25-yard line. Mustangs are taking over, trailing 22-14. Here with 6:12 left in the second quarter. As first quarter flew by pretty fast. This quarter kind of slowing down a little bit. Maybe we can, they got a lot of their kids playing both ways. Maybe we can kind of burn them down. I don't see Bobby Ross out there as he just had that big run, so he's probably getting his break right now.
Oh, yeah.
So there's Jay-Sean to the outside. He's going to go around and gets his legs taken out from under him. I'm sorry, you probably can't see because where the scoreboard's at, but he gets his legs taken out from under him, but he does get 5. So Mustangs get 5 on that one. Second and 5 right here with 5:57 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, so that's kind of the play that I wanted to see on that 4-1.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly. Get him outside.
Yeah, get him outside.
And then he can cut inside if he sees it.
Yeah.
But he has a whole 40 yards to find that hole. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So here's the T formation. There's the I formation, and there's Leroy going to get it. He's going to get across the 30, and then he goes down at the 30. As looked like he had a little bit of space, but they closed pretty quick to make that tackle for no gain.
No gain.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5 here, as the Mustangs are needing a drive right here. Stay in this game.
Yeah, we haven't seen one pass attempt tonight. I think that's something that's lacking, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Just surprising, right? Kind of.
I wasn't even paying attention who's the quarterback in this series. If it's Bruce or Cade, as they've been switching out. Cade started. Who do we got? We got Cade Adams as the quarterback right now. There's Jay-Sean going to get that jet sweep. He's coming around. He cuts it up and he gets the 5. He's going to go around. He's at the 40 and he's at the 50. And he's got some blockers. He's across the 40. He goes out of bounds about the 32-yard line. As that was a great run, as he was pretty patient. So he was on the 30.
So there's 20.
So that's 20 plus 18. So 38-yard run right there.
He was very patient. He was riding those blockers back.
He was.
So I like that. That was a good run. He had to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage to get that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we got a big old 77 coming here at nose tackle.
Yep. There's a T formation in the backfield slot right. There's going to be, that's Leroy's coming around the box side. Great pancake right there for, looks like Tyson Valenzuela as he comes around and pancakes a kid right there. Frees him up for the cutback block for 4, looks like. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Ball on the 30 or the 29-yard line.
Yep, 29-yard line. Yeah, that was a great cut by Leroy. He saw that hole and kind of cut back. Here comes Covington in with the play.
Yep.
Right here, wide side, all day long. You got to hit the wide side.
Yeah, and this is where we were at in the same field position when we didn't get the 4th down. Here's that I formation. There's gonna be that toss as that kid right there Tyson. And this is football for you right here. As Tyson the play before, I was talking about he just had a pancake. So you win that one, and then the next one. Sometimes you get beat, right? And I would say he just got beat right there. So then what do you do in football? You get back and let's go beat him this time, right?
Exactly.
So 3:50 left here in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs trailing 14-22. We got a 3rd and 10 right now. That was a 4-yard loss or so. So it's gonna be 3rd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
And get 5 here.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get five or more. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can kick a field goal. That's gonna be Jay Sean the counter. He gets more than 5 as he gets across the 25, and he's gonna go down to the 24-yard line. So we're gonna be in the same exact position as we were a minute ago, as we're gonna have a 4th and 2, almost on the same exact yard line. As the Mustangs are the refs got timeout as we got a Matador down.
Yeah.
So the Mustangs, the same scenario as a minute ago.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit less. We had a little bit less than 2 yards, I think, a minute ago. But
and we're
4th and 2.
Yep.
We're on
our side of the field.
the same hash and everything. Let's see.
See if they can change this up, right?
It's one of those fool me ones, right?
Yes. Well, that play that they're running with the with the big I formation, right?
Yes.
Why don't we do that to the wide side?
Yeah,
We've only done it to the short side.
Yeah, you're right.
So give him some more room to play with. And if I'm that lineman, like a while ago, Tyson, he kind of got drove back. Man, I'm kind of falling forward, maybe chopping my guy. I'm kind of getting rid of my guy there and keeping that block. So let's see that. I think they got that Matador off the field.
Yeah, let's see. He's
I didn't see where
I think
he
he
went.
charted off. I think it might have been 32, 33 maybe.
33.
Like I said, if you're listening for Matadors, or even if you know some of these Matadors, we didn't get a roster, but we'll say the numbers. We are saying the kids we do know, the Ross brothers and the Bozeman. So here we go, 4th and 2.
Cole Iverson running the play.
Cool. Yep. Let's see. We got a wide side to the top side. Let's see what we do here as we come T formation. Jay Sean's the 4-back, but we toss it to Bo. He's gonna try to get around the side, and he goes out of bounds. Let's see. It depends where they mark him out of bounds.
First down.
We did get the first down as he gets to the 20. So good run right there. Get him outside. But even that, you're coming to the short side. But it worked. So
yeah. I think that was a 4-yard gain, wasn't it?
Yep, 4-yard gain, 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line now. Let's see if we got 3 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Trailing 14-22. It doesn't look like the Matadors are going to kick extra points. So this would be a game. Yeah, let's go toe-to-toe with them on extra 2-point conversions. There's the jet sweep right there. But then they could reverse to Leroy as he kind of ran into one of his linemen. And
that play was set up so nice.
Yeah, it was. There was actually a big hole in the middle. But I think that play is designed to come outside. But there was a big hole in the middle. If he, it's hard to stop on a dime and cut it up. But it was there.
Yeah, and they're keying on Jay Sean, man. A lot of that, he's so good. We have to play off of that stuff, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So here we go. They 2nd and 11. Actually lost a yard right there. T formation. Jay Sean's going to get that toss to the short side. He's kind of trying to come around. He cuts it up, gets across the 20, down to the 19. As Mustangs, he gets 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Ball on the 19-yard line.
I'm not sure if we don't want to run to the wide side, but we have not run to the wide side yet.
His far touchdown that he had when we were going the other way was to the wide side. It was a 40-yard or however yard touchdown. Maybe they're seeing something where they're Bobby Ross is out there. He's looks like an outside linebacker, maybe a defensive end type. And he's on that wide side, and maybe that's the strategy run from the other side of their best players, right?
Yeah.
So 3rd and 9. There's going to be a pass right there.
Wide open.
Wide open as he Does catch him for a
Touchdown!
touchdown. Jay Sean gets him wide open, and you called it a minute ago. We had not thrown the pass yet, and there's those lights that we all love as the Mustangs go get 6, and now they're trailing 20-22. Going to be going for the 2-point conversion, try to tie it up, and those are one of those passes from Cade Adams. That was a 20-yard touchdown pass from Cade, as he was so wide open. You just don't want to make a mistake there.
Exactly,
And just get it to him, and you don't have to hit him in stride. You don't have to make a perfect pass. Just make sure you can catch it.
It kind of makes you kind of get giddy, right? You look out there and go, oh my gosh.
And then sometimes you rush it,
Yep.
but great patience right there for Cade. The way to get it to Jay Sean for a touchdown with 1:38 left here in the second quarter. Trailing by 2-point conversion pending right here. See what we got. There's the motion. That's going to be Jay Sean. He's going to come around and he gets in. It looks like he gets in.
Yep.
Yes, he does, as he's going to get 2. So the Mustangs are
Tied
tied
up.
22-22 here with 1:38 left here in the second quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri with Dylan. We'll be back in a minute. 1 minute. 60 seconds.
Yeah, they're not running to that wide side. Even if you're running away from somebody, man, you can't run 15 plays to the right,
Yeah.
to
City of Andrews Dog Park? I didn't know they had an advertisement. That's back behind Thriftwood, or Lowe's, right? Oh. For what? Oh, Park Concrete? I thought it was a holiday. I was like, what holiday am I having to work on? Okay, cool. Yep. Just only if their dogs are nice. And we're back here in Andrews as we got a tie ball game again here with 1:38 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs offense rolling, getting that touchdown from a pass from Cade Adams to Jay Sean, the Bose. There's a kick. It's going to be a pooch. Let's see if they let it go out of bounds, and they do.
Oh,
As
man.
that almost stays in bounds. Good kick, but probably where he wanted it, but you don't want it to go out of bounds. But so the Matadors will take over at the 30 probably, unless they want us to re-kick. I bet they're just going to take over at the 30.
Man, the way that he ran that kick back earlier, I might say re-kick it.
Yep.
I don't know. They're not going to though.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Yeah, and right here, you want the defense to stand tall. We get the ball coming out of halftime, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yep. So yeah, we do get the ball as we kicked off. They might be trying to score fast, as now they have 3 receivers, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Brody in for Raider, as Raider's still out on the sideline. They still have 3 running backs in the backfield. There's gonna be that jet sweep to Cedric. He's going around the top side. We're stringing them out really well, and there we go, make a
Good
tackle.
tackle.
That's who
Who is
was
that?
that?
oh, I can't tell who that is.
17, Rocky Stevens.
Rocky
Yeah,
Stevens.
Rocky Stevens making a tackle and throwing him down. Is really the play. Brady Kelly might have made that play, as he just didn't get blocked and he just strung him to the sideline and let his teammates come and help him get that down. So
And that's exactly how you got to play that, right? Speed, man. Make it go sideways instead of north and south.
yeah, you're exactly right. So that was a loss of 7. So they're on a spread offense here, as they got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. They're gonna drop back. They're gonna hand it up the middle to Bobby Ross to see if he gets his 7. He gets more, as he gets probably. Looks like 12 is what he's going to get.
Let's see, timeout.
That's going to be timeout Estacado, as I think they're going to call timeout, try to stop the clock. But 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Ball game here with 22, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF 105.5. I'm Dimitri with Dylan. We'll be back in, let's say, 30 seconds. Half a minute. Bill, did you hear us? Okay, just making sure you heard. 30. Here we go. They're gonna. So here they go. They just did run a quick screen right there as they gonna get it to Cedric Ross, and he gets around the corner and he goes out of bounds right there. But there was a holding. It looks like they might have been holding, I think, Brody right there, as Brody was trying to get off that receiver, and they throw a flag. So yep, that's exactly what they're gonna call. As that was a screen. The bubble screen is what they call it. Try to get your playmakers out in space.
Yeah.
Really is what you're trying to do. That receiver was down blocking that cornerback on the down deep, and he was holding him. He was trying to get away from him. So looks like Brody draws a hold right there, and they're gonna be. Let's see, it's gonna be It's kind of one of those weird ones because the penalties from over here. So they're gonna do 10 yards. So a net gain, I think. So it's still gonna be like maybe 3rd and 6 again. Maybe 3rd and 5. They still gain 2 yards or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a weird play right there.
Yeah, you know how they count that.
Mm-hmm. And right here with 48 seconds left, let's get a hold right
Yeah,
here.
we can hold them right here. It's still 3rd and 4. They're on their own 36-yard line. There's a pass to the top side, same play. They're gonna try to do that bubble screen. He does get outside, and he gets to the 50, and he gets out of bounds as it's gonna stop the clock at 36. So they're just getting him outside, trying to get him outside, and the cornerbacks need to make sure that they don't let him outside of him and try to force him back to your teammates as they're taking pursuit, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, we're trying not to get blocked, right?
you know, but also don't bite here. You know, don't bite on that. You know, fake on that. So there's a same play, just trying to get him outside. Brady Kelly misses a tackle right there. Fitzgerald, he gets past him. He's going, and he's gonna be taken out of bounds by. Is that Dalen Jeffcoats just knocks him out of bounds almost to the track?
And
right
he getting up slow.
He is.
He's not ready to go back in the game.
He must have stepped out of bounds on the 25, but they were still playing. So he.
David might be a little mad.
Yeah, Dalen's playing like he's mad, like he's like, why was I not out here? You know? So clock stopped at 28 right here. The ball's on the 25-yard line. Mustangs are trying to hold off. See, here's a snap. They're gonna fake the screen just like I was saying. Colton Stewart gets that sack. Let's see. We get the ball. The Mustangs get the ball as Colton Stewart grabs his jersey and knocks the ball out from behind. He gets the fumble, and we end the threat right there with 20 seconds left here. Ball game tied at 22. As a huge play right there for Colton Stewart.
Great play right there. And I kind of think they might have had a miscommunication because Estacado players weren't even running down the field.
Yeah, so, you know, I just said a minute ago, watch those screens and then don't bite on the fake. Quarterback ran the fake. He pump faked and he was looking downfield.
Gotcha.
But they didn't run their route.
Yeah, they didn't run the route.
They didn't run the route, so the quarterback was left to scramble, still looking downfield, and Colton Stewart comes and hits that ball out for a fumble and ends the threat. Good play right there for Colton Stewart, which I imagine maybe we take one shot down the field, but I doubt it. Maybe go into halftime tied here at 22. Let's see how it goes. See what the strategy is right here. As we only have one timeout left, so I bet we're going to come down and we're in our slot formation, and we do we're going to pass it.
That's actually Bruce out there.
Yeah. And he's still looking downfield. He did hit Jay Sean right here at the 40. And
Oh no. That's not good.
What happened?
I think Jay Sean might have just hurt. He went down. I think he's hurt.
Yeah, he is hurt. What was his leg or what?
I think it's his knee.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Let's see. He's hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, he is. He's still on the ground right there on the sideline. As it was happening right in front of our stands right here, so we don't know what it looks like. But let's see if he can get up and. Mustangs are going to have to use a timeout because if you don't, then it's a 10-second runoff as you have an injury under 2 minutes and stuff like that. Let's see.
Man, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens. He's a strong kid, very flexible kid. So we're going to go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in, let's say, 30 seconds.
Man, I hate that because when it's non-contact, it's never good. Let's see. He's up.
Is he walking? Yeah, he's walking. Well, he's limping, so.
Man, he looks. I don't know, to be honest.
Maybe just a.
Think cramp, maybe?
No, I don't know. And we're back here. Jay Sean did walk off. He's on the table. He's limping though, and the trainer's looking at him. With that, 11 seconds left here in the second quarter. We'll see. We're on the 46-yard line of our own 46-yard line. Let's see what the strategy is, and
Yeah, we're gonna go.
it looks like we're gonna nail it right here. So Mustangs are gonna be satisfied to go into the locker room tied 22 to 22 here in the about to be halftime. Jay Sean getting looked at. Raider has his pads off. Doesn't look like he's going to be coming back in. So not a bad half right there for the Mustangs as the offense was rolling. I think we punted once. Other than that, the offense is rolling. The defense, it's kind of off and on right there as we've seen some great plays. We got that turnover right there at the end of the half, which was huge to be able to seal the tie at half. But they see some stuff that they think might be working.
Yes, yeah. Right? And I really think the passing game, we saw Jay Sean was wide open. He was wide open here too. I think we need to kind of sprinkle in just a little bit of, even if we come out and throw the ball 4 times this next half.
Yeah.
I bet all 4 can be completed for big gains.
Right. You're right. So, he was wide open. So we got a guy right here, and we're going to stay here for this. We have somebody out there. Is that Mr. Sanchez? It looks like Mr. Sanchez. I don't know if that's him. But
is he going to try to
He's trying to kick a 45-yard field goal. If he makes it, I think it's $50,000 that he gets to a Ford vehicle. Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see how this goes. We're all watching you on Facebook. Let's see. We're all rooting for you, man. He's teed it up.
Oh, he stretched out right there.
Let's see. He's wearing some pants and see if it goes in. No, he made it to the goal line. He did.
Man, I would have been there on the 30.
You're right. So a good try for him. So now we got the bands about to hit the field. We'll keep the
live
going so you can watch your band members do the band. Hopefully you can hear it, but I doubt it. But we'll be back here in about 20 minutes as the Mustangs are at halftime, tied 22-22. Let's go 20. All right. Thanks, Bill.
Man, he's on the cart.
Oh, man. Jason's done for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done. There's no way to win this one without him. I don't think of him.
I don't think so. Who was it?
Sanchez?
That was what I said. That was Mr. Sanchez.
He didn't have enough legs, man. They didn't know to get it right here.
I wouldn't have been able to do it either.
I gave it a try.
Well, yeah, for that much money.
Yeah, all day
No.
long. Was you my football day?
Running into me.
That's awesome.
ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Matador Band will be performing a portion of their 2024 show titled The Midnight Swan, featuring Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky, the dance Bacchanal by Sanson, and original music by Eric Braff. Marching drill designed by Timothy Husky of Great Park Productions. Drum majors for the band are Lourdes Castillo and Candido Herrera.
All right. Another word.
You have to say it lots louder. Yeah, if you want to hear it right here.
Marcher of the week is James Mesa.
Is this your travel band?
Did you?
Nobody could come.
Cake for two alcohol. And then what was up right now? And cases of tech right now. And parcels doing classes that
Nobody.
Baylor's stories.
It's a long walk up here.
So family. Thank you. So we know this stuff. So get ready for
That we don't say something, what do we do?
you know, say something.
Now, I like the game we'll play first.
And now, Matador fans, get on your feet for the Estacado fight song. Directors for the Estacado High School band are Jose Fernandez, Joe Clemens, and David Anderson. The band would like to thank their families, teachers, community, and band boosters for their support this marching season. Go Matador!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Andrews ISD proudly presents the 2024 Mighty Mustang Band. Please direct your attention to the center of the field as the Mighty Mustang Band performs this year's halftime show entitled Wednesday. Music in the show includes Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, Radio by Carl Jenkins, and Can Black by the Rolling Stones. Music arranged by Scott Creed with visual package by Ken Summerhour and Casey Jonesy. Band under field direction of drum majors and Lucia Argeo, Connie Morrison, and Shelby Westerman. Color guard captains Lizette Forrest, Rachel Beatty, and Lisa Tax. Drumline captains Luis Luna. Front ensemble captains Jackson Ortiz and Alicia Medley. Soloists include Sebastian Herrera, Daniel Carrion, Emily Barker, Whitney Seals, Lindsay Sosa, Evan Garcia, Franz Murray, and Shelby Westerman. Guard soloists include Issa Taxon and Lindsay Murphy. Band directors are Tayana Hare, Aaron Myers, Jimmy Punzo, and A.K. Holmes. The band would like to recognize the color guard front-end ensemble member of the week. Congratulations, Xenia Fernandez. The band would also like to recognize the marcher of the week. Congratulations, Gracie Luttrell. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may begin your halftime show.
Are you?
Good, how are you?
I am just dead.
Good.
I was really,
Absolutely.
most days,
Most
most days. You know, when you get good behind, you get up in the morning, you don't hurt.
It's a good thing.
No, the thing is that the hurt tells you you're still alive.
I see that.
Bill, whenever you're ready, Bill, start. All right. Whenever you're ready, we're about 4.5 minutes left. We'll come back, maybe take a break, and come back again. And we're back here as the Mustangs are at halftime, tied 22-22. The Mustang band, I hope you've been listening or you've been watching as they got they're phenomenal at what they do. The Wednesday Addams performance that they do here. So we're back here, about 4.5 minutes left till halftime. Estacado is out on the field. The Mustangs are in the end zone stretching, and the tunnels are going up as the Mustangs. Andrew's Mighty Mustang band just finished. We'll see how the halftime goes, or second half goes. As Jay Sean, we all saw right there, right about the second to last play of the half. He catches the ball in a drag route. He's coming to the sideline, and I don't want to speculate on what his injury might be, but it looked like it was a non-contact injury. Come up limping. He did walk off the field, but they did cart him back to the locker room. We'll see if he's gonna be able to play or what it's gonna be here in the second half. So the band's done. Mustangs are out on the field. Estacado is out on the field, getting ready to run out. We're about 3.5 minutes left till kickoff. So we'll go back to the station, and when we come back, it'll be kickoff. You're listening to Andrew's Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. He always texts me during the games when we're struggling or whatever. Benson. We see Benson down there. Mustang's getting ready to run out. Greg Griffin, one of our sponsors, listening on the radio. Yes, sir. Oh. Okay, I was about to say you still got time. Maybe not 3 minutes. Yeah, you're right. You're allowed one or two. And we're back as the Mustangs just ran out of the tunnel. Estacado getting ready to run out the tunnel. So the Mustangs getting ready for the second half here, tied 22-22. 55 seconds left here in halftime, ready for the kickoff. Estacado getting ready to run out of the tunnel. Mustangs should be getting the ball as we've had some couple key injuries here in the first half. As we had Raider Harvey went down. I'm not really sure what was wrong with him. He came limping off, maybe a lower leg injury or whatnot. So he's off out of the field. He had his pads off before the half. I don't see him down on the sideline right now. And then Jay Sean DeBose, the play before last, the second to last play, he was down, and I don't see him on the sideline. That's his returning is questionable. We'll see what they say. So not sure where he's at or the status of Jay Sean, but we'll see how that works. And then we had Raider Harvey go down. So 2 injuries in the first half that could turn out to be key.
Well, there's Jay Sean actually right there walking back out. Is that like
He's not in pads.
Is that a wrap on his thigh?
Hamstring?
Yeah, maybe he pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, he's not in pads. He's in shorts and a shirt. He's walking.
Yeah.
He's not on crutches, which is good news.
Yes.
And maybe we got more important games than today.
Yes.
This isn't even a district game. We got next week's a non-district game, and then we roll into district after a bye week. So that's when you want him healthy and a run into the playoffs. So I'm not sure what it is, but like I said, he's walking out there. So that's good news. But he's not coming back today. So that's going to be a big task for I think 14 Salgado. Kai Salgado goes in for him a lot.
Yes.
At the 2-back, but we also have Leroy Bowe and company that should step it up. So let's see who we got going out there. Kai Salgado is going out there as he's replacing Jay Sean in the 2-back. So here's his opportunity, the senior. Kai Salgado, as the Mustangs get the kickoff, they fair catch it. We're going to take over at the 25, going from south to north, right to left. So let's see how this goes. The Mustangs, they don't, now that our big play threat would probably be Bo Hudson.
Yes.
And we've seen he has the ability, and I wouldn't be opposed. I don't know if he knows those plays to moving him at that 2-back.
Yeah, because he does have that bouncy
He has
step right here.
he has the breakaway speed. But right now we have Kai at the 2-back. Bo Hudson's gonna get that, or Leroy gets that ball. 44 blast or 43 blast, I would say, because it was to the left side, and he gets 7 or 6. So good play right there for Leroy, and that's a play right there. Put the ball in your senior's hands.
Exactly. Yeah. Trust those guys right there.
Yeah, trust your senior right here.
Let's ride that out. Defense has been playing pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Not bad. Maybe they make an adjustment as Estacado might have found something that last drive. So slot right. Bo's in the backfield by himself. There's a handoff to him. He gets across to the 40 or to the 35. Sorry, it's going to be a first down. It's just across the 35. So, that's what we're going to need. Maybe we see a breakaway from Bo or from Kai Salgado. He doesn't get a lot of carries. We haven't seen a lot from Kai.
No.
As he's out there.
But he has to have some kind of speed, right?
Being
that 2-back.
Yeah, the 2-back is your speed back, right? So he's going out to the right. There's going to be Leroy in the 43 blast. He gets across the 40 down to the 46-yard line.
I like it.
As that's already another first down as he gets to the 46.
10 yards.
So 10 yards right there as the Leroy's running hard, and I know he's sitting in there. I got this, coach.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like those guys will look at Jay Sean and go, hey, man, don't worry.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
we got you. And the linemen, you don't have to be on offense to go tell them that, right?
Yeah.
So just, hey, we got you. You know what I mean? So here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line, slot right. There's going to be Bo up the middle, and he's across the 50. He's down to the 49, still fighting. Gets down to the 40. Well, they didn't give him that fall forward.
Ooh.
He was still going forward. They spot him at the 49, which I felt like, they could have given him those other 2 yards as he fell forward, but that's still a 5-yard gain. 10:25 here left in the third quarter. Always forget to change the quarter on the camera.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here we come out. Wing left. Hand off to Leroy. Leroy bounces it. He spins.
He gets to the 48, maybe to the 47, right?
Yeah, he got 2 yards right there.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, a long 3, right here for the Mustangs that we're on their side of the field now on that 47-yard line. We're moving.
I kind of feel like you get 2 here, we're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Right?
You get 1 or 2 here. Let's go for it. Maybe that blast right here with Leroy.
Yes.
43 blast and see if they get it to him. Nope, that's Bo up the middle. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage. He's fighting, but he doesn't get anything, I don't think. Whistle got to be blown.
They're giving him 1.
Yeah. Let him go. Yeah. And our crowd is kind of like, hey.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, they did give him 1 right there. So we got 1. It's gonna be a 4th and 2, maybe a little over a 2 if you want to be technical.
What did we say earlier? Like 2 1/4.
Bo's kind of favoring his arm as he comes off. Merck size going in. As they've been more splitting plays, or Bo's kind of been taking the workload on that.
Yeah, Merck, he's fresh, man.
Yeah, he should be fresh. Let's see how he does. We got a 4th and 2, maybe a little more than 2. You know, they call that the long 2.
Yeah, long 2.
Yeah, there's a. That's gonna be a fumble
fumble
snap.
snap.
As,
Man,
but, hey,
flag.
there's a flag, so-
False start.
False start. So we didn't get a fumble, but false start. So now that's gonna push us back to a 4th and 7. Let's see if that changes the up. Here comes the punt team.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that call.
Yeah, you're right. 4th and 7. You'd be on their side of the line or our side of the field at the 49. So let's punt. Let the defense play right here, and let's see what we can do.
Yeah, let Dalen kick this one real high.
Yeah, I would probably. Well, you know, the last time, and I think it was a different kid on. It was number 1, Cedric. I believe that's Cedric Ross. Last time he fumbled it, and we almost got the ball back. As Dalen does put that ball there, you know. So let's see if we can do that again. 8:46 left in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Punt blocked. It's blocked. As they're gonna go, it bounces all the way back to the 15.
Kick it out,
You're gonna just fall on it right there. If you kick it out, that's a safety.
Yeah,
It's a safety if you kick it out. But now they're getting the ball at the 9-yard line. As big number 77, you know, he didn't have to go dive or anything. That's just a wall coming at you, and he blocks that punt. That's
Yeah, I don't know how big. Let's see, Leroy is. I think that was Leroy. He's 165
so
pounds.
77 coming full speed because you know Leroy's an up back, so he's not along the line. It's not a 1 yard. Let's hit. He's coming about 5 yards, and Leroy's trying to hold his ground.
Yeah.
That big number 77 just hits him and pushes him back. It's a tough task.
That's a truck coming in.
Yeah, what you want to do, there is put a lineman in front of him,
Yes.
where you can hold him before he gets that speed going into your up back, right in front of your punter, right?
Yes.
So it's actually gonna be 1st and 10. They're spotting it at the 11, so they're they're spotting at the 9. They're moving back and forth, playing pong here.
Might get it figured out.
So they're gonna have that direct snap to number 23. He's got it across to the 3-yard line at least, and he goes down there. Guillermo coming in for Julian Varela. So it's going to be a 2nd and go from the 4-yard line is where they're going to spot that. Mustangs defense put in a bind right here after a block punt. So let's see if they can at least, keep them out of the end zone is what you want to do.
They're in for a touchdown.
Touchdown right there. So they got a touchdown right there as after a block punt miscue right there. So it's going to be 28-22. Estacado up with 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and I guess now when you go back to think about that, maybe we go for it. I don't know. What do you say, right?
Yeah.
You try to go with the right play.
Yeah, you're right. That's the the coach's decision that you do what's the most logical, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. On the 2-point conversion, he's trying to get outside, and Brady pushes him out of bounds. They do not get it.
They're not getting
So it's going to be a 28-22 lead for Estacado with 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, I was down there talking about one of my old buddies, Victor Escobedo.
Oh yeah, he works with Ronnie.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to school and didn't live too far from each other for a long time.
Third quarter miscues always get us right there.
Yeah.
Punt block is big.
And 77, he's right over the center.
I don't think
was
you
he
can't be. You can't. It's illegal. You can't be. You got to be in the A gap or right.
So he just shot the A gap.
Yeah.
Man, he was running full speed.
I think you can be in the A gap, but you can't be head over the.
You can't hit the center, right?
Yeah.
Which, man, he's so big, he probably.
Yeah. And we're back here with 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mustangs trailing 22-28. There's the kickoff.
Oh, that was a weird
Go to
kick.
Allen. He lets a good, smart play right there as Allen let it. He knew it was bouncing fast. Just let it go past him, let it go out of bounds. So
That was a knuckleball almost. Looked kind of weird.
yeah, you're right. So let's see who we got. Bruce. John Bruce is staying in at quarterback. Merck's in there for Bo. As I think Bo he looks okay on the sideline right there.
I think too, we didn't hand it off to Kai at all that drive.
Yeah, you did.
We gotta involve him.
That's the thing is you don't want to become. We're already one-dimensional as we only run. We don't have the keeper. Now you don't want to
become half-dimensional.
You don't want to lose that aspect of it. Kai he's not going to be a Jay Sean. We don't have another Jay Sean.
No.
But he still can. He's there. To run the ball. He can still run the ball. We still need to keep those plays into. Maybe you do run a little heavier on Leroy and Bo and Merck, but that play's still got to be there to be able to key on that.
Exactly.
So here we go, 1st and 10. We're on the 31-yard line. So there's a play right there to Jason. He fumbles, and Estacado gets the ball as that's a fumble.
I don't know who one of them linemen got shoved right back into the quarterback. I think it was Valenzuela.
Yeah.
53.
Yeah, 53's Tyson.
Yeah.
And you know what happens with that a lot of times as I watch film is, we're pulling and we're sideways and somebody comes up a hole and just pushes you back into it, So a lot of that pulling and stuff doesn't always come into our favor.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Defense put in another bind as that's 2 drives for Estacado starting on plus territory. This one's actually the worst territory, and they're on our 30-yard line. So Mustangs trailing 22-28. Defense trying to make a play here. Here's the direct snap. Going to go right up the middle. There's Cedric Ross. He's going to go get across the 25. See who makes that tackle. See Dalen, who's on the bottom. Dalen and Sammy Saldivar right there making that tackle.
Yeah, this kind of offensive package, that Wildcat, they're just sticking with it. They haven't got back to spread just yet. So.
Yeah, you're right. They went to spread just on that hurry up, I think. So here it is again. The Wildcat, 3 running backs in the backfield. There's 23. He's going to go to the top side, try to cut up the middle. Fitzgerald hits him, and Dalen cleans him up right there as Fitzgerald makes that tackle, but not before he gets a first down to the 19-yard line for a first down. 7:19 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs trailing, but the defense trying to hold on, trying not to let no points back up on the board right here. They got a receiver down to the bottom. They got it's a wing to the right. There's somebody just clogged it up.
Ball.
See who picked that up? Sammy
Brady
Saldivar, I
Sammy.
think, called that. He caused it. Sammy Saldivar caused it. I believe Brady Kelly picked it up. So the Mustangs are taking over again. We get our own turnover here as somebody's hurt for Estacado. So, but the Mustangs, I think Sammy Saldivar come from behind and he
knocked
got
it out.
Yeah, and then I just saw a couple kids going for it. And I think Brady Kelly picked it up if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was Brady Kelly that picked it up. Yeah, there's a Matador down on the field.
Yep.
That might be 23, is it?
Can't remember who had the ball.
I think
23 is the one that had the ball, isn't
I think so.
Yeah. He's still down on the field. Either way, it's a change of possession. We got a hurt Matador. He's getting up right here. So let's see if he walks off on his own, off his own power. Let's see. That's not 20. Yeah, it is 23, right?
Yeah, it's 23.
Yeah, 23. He is standing up. Trainer's kind of talking to him. He's gonna go to break, but I think he's about to head off. So we'll stay here as we got 6:55 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs trailing 22-28. We fumbled our last.
Yeah, you would think right there when we fumbled, man, the momentum swing
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the way to Estacado,
Yeah.
right? And then they come out, we cause a fumble.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're still in this game. Now
Yeah.
we got to go down and score.
You're exactly right. Them taking over at their on the plus side on our 30.
Yes.
They go score. That's 2 scores down. And that hasn't been favorable with this offense in the past. So that's a huge turnover for the Mustangs as they get that fumble, give our offense an opportunity. Let's go back down there. Let's tie this ball game. Maybe even take the lead, and then see what happens after that.
Man, right here, 1st and 10, I think I would pass. That's just me. I would come out and maybe see what they would do with that.
Yeah, let's go. We got slot to the right, 2 formation. There's gonna be Leroy up the middle. He's got 9 yards, I think, is what he's got from the start. So
Man, whoever's on that left
8
side,
yards.
that left side is blocking. I mean, there's a huge hole right there.
Yeah, they
So-
switch. You know, they got the strong side, so they go strong. Yeah, they
yeah, I forget
switch.
about
So
that.
I think the strong guard, strong tackle is Juju Azam and
Big E,
Evan
right?
Bustamante,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. No, that'd be 53. That's tossing.
Oh,
There's another
fumble.
fumble. As we just
That
cannot
was-
hold on to the ball. I didn't even see what happened as I was looking at the lineman. But it's Tosin Valenzuela and Big E that you're talking about. But
It was Bo Hudson.
Bo Hudson
yeah, he
fumbled.
fumbled.
you know, the young sophomore, he's had a bit of a fumble issue. I think he had 3 fumbles in the last 2 games, and I think that's the second one today.
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we hadn't lost one yet, so it's all right. We didn't lose it, so but we did lose a couple yards. It's now it's 3rd and 5 as it was 2nd and 2. So we don't want to bite ourselves in the or shoot ourselves in the foot. So here's Leroy. He's coming around and he's getting hammered. So he gets to the 35, but I think it's gonna leave us a 4th and 2.
And it's kind of what I said earlier. We cannot just hand off to the 3 and 4 back.
Yeah.
We have to have that 2 back.
You can't. Yeah, you know, football is a game of injuries. Okay, right? And it's a next man up mentality. But it's a next man up mentality, not only for the players, but it's got to be that way for the coaches as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they gotta, I'm not saying Salgado's got to be the feature back, but he's there. The counter is one of our biggest plays. And they're no longer keying on just one player anymore. There's a punt for Dalen Jeffcoats. Looks like he's going to catch it right there about the 20. He does. He's going to go to the top side. He cuts it up. He's about 30. And he's hit at the 30, but he keeps going. Now he's across the 35, 40. He's at the 50. And he's still going as we finally make that tackle. As that's Brendan Winfrey makes that tackle along with, who's 22? We got 22.
22 is Anthony Santabanez.
Oh, Tony. Big old Tony.
Yeah, they got the ball right back where the Mustangs offense was at. They're on the 29-yard line. So that was basically a punt. I mean, they returned it right back where we were at to the line of scrimmage. So.
So let's see if the defense can come up with another play here. As they got a bunch of running backs, as their direct snap to Bobby Ross now. He goes up the middle. See who's there to make that tackle. Is that Sammy Saldivar?
Sammy Saldivar.
That is Sammy, right there up the middle. He does get 2. So, and that's what we want, because a minute ago, or later in the second half, or first half, that's what they were running. They thought they found something, and he did go score.
Yes.
He got that big 50-yard run, and then 2 plays later of that same play, he went and scored. So that middle's got to lock it up.
Yes.
Right here with him, and then the outside's just got to contain.
And they've kind of changed personnel, right? We kind of went back to our base defense.
I think we did. I think we had Dalen and Sammy in the middle, which they're blitzing right now. They're going up the middle. Number 6 gets it. That's Bozeman, and he's gone.
He's gone.
Yep. As
flag.
good flag right there. And who's this back in the Sammy Saldivar over here? Kind of hurt. Let's see what this flag is. As that might have been a holding. I didn't see what happened to Sammy back here in the backfield.
Offense number 8. Man, that coach he's all the way in the huddle. I mean,
Yeah, he is. He's past the numbers almost at the hash. And I think I remember seeing that last year with the Estacado coaches, but it's a whole new coaching staff.
and I bet he's saying that number 8 was so far behind the play, but you can't do it.
So it's going to be, now that moves them back to the 37. So second and 18. Might have been personal foul. I'm not really sure what they called there.
Yeah, I didn't hear him kind of calling.
I didn't ever see the ref call. He was talking to that coach the whole time. So here we go. Second and 18. Ball on the 37-yard line. Still that bunch formation. Direct snap to Bobby right up the middle. We're there to hit him. Let's see, 45 takes him, and then Fitzgerald comes and helps him. As Brady Kelly hits him first, kind of starts getting drugged, but Fitzgerald comes in and helps him kind of clean that tackle up after a 5-yard gain maybe. So it's going to be 3rd and 13.
It's kind of the same way that we talk, right? Like Bobby Ross is so big, he
Yep.
starts wearing you after a while,
Oh yeah,
right?
you know, everybody's watched Derrick, or not everybody, but most people that watch football watch Derrick Henry play.
Yeah.
And you hit him once, you feel good. You hit him again, you feel all right. And then when you're having to hit him in the 3rd, 4th quarter, you're like, man, I gotta hit this guy again.
Yeah.
So.
And he's 240 pounds. Oh, we got a timeout,
Yeah, I think timeout on let's see what they're gonna call it on. I don't know who called it, but we'll go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay. Well, we might have a minute, so just let it run. If they're watching on YouTube or Facebook, they'll catch it. Flying in Butchery. Bring me a steak.
Yeah, still waiting for my ribeye.
Yeah, my ribeye.
I know in coach's comments too, Harvey said that last week was probably the best the defense had played.
Yeah.
Besides maybe like the first series or so, they've played really good.
Yeah, they have. They played really good.
And now they've been put in a lot of bad situations, so.
Here we go. So, you got a receiver out to the bottom. Perfect. They're coming out. Bunch formation again. Receiver down there at the bottom. They're going to direct snap. Try to get outside. This is number 6, Bozeman. He cuts it up. He's fast. As he gets down to the 20, so it's gonna be a 4th and
First down.
First, they do. They spot him at the 19, so they do get a first down. Originally, the referee on that side, the lineman on that side, had him at the 20, but I guess this one had a better view.
Man, he's so quick though. He hops inside.
Man, yeah.
And he's.
I'm really surprised they hadn't given him the ball more. It's really been number 1, 23, and 22. Number 6, Bozeman, he's the one that I think got us last year for the most part.
They might have not watched that film from last year.
Yeah, you're right. But now number 1's not even out there at the moment. Number 6 is in there. Direct snap to number 6. He's going to go up the middle to the left, and he's going to go. When he gets outside, he's in the touchdown. As they're going to extend their lead now to 34 to 22. The Mustangs trailing here with 2:43 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough one, like we said.
Yeah.
Bozeman, he's speed, man.
You got to get him in the box, right?
Yes, yeah.
Your front lineman or your linebackers got to get him because because we've always told the kids, and you'll see it a lot. Once you get past the line of scrimmage and you look outside, once he gets to that outside, he's going to be hard to get caught.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a very good angle on him. He's fast. So here they come, the same formation, that bunch. Running backs in the formation, they fumble it. He picks it up, and see we get him right there, and we just hold on to him. As I think that's Braden Williams just holding on to him to his leg, didn't let him go nowhere until his teammates come and helped him. So he didn't get it. So 34-22, Mustangs are trailing. Here with 2:43 left in the 3rd quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
That dude's like
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are trailing 22-34. Estacado's kind of drove down. They've gotten themselves in some short field positions. Defense got a turnover earlier. You better go get that.
Oh, get it. Pick it
that
up.
up. Yeah, so you gotta pick that up at the 4. He's gonna go across the 15, and that's kind of a mistake right there. As
Oh, no.
Colton Stewart with the late hit. 2 flags come. So it was a clear late hit as the ball was down, and he goes and hits number 1 on Estacado, and these personal fouls have got to stop, really.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a temper thing or just trash talk during the game kind of thing. I get it. We've all been there.
We've all been there. Football is that.
But when you're down by 2 scores,
Yeah.
it's something that can't happen.
Yeah, you're right. So it looked like a late hit. If you're gonna have a penalty like that, right now is the time to do it because it's only gonna be half the distance. And
Yeah.
we're on the 17, so
Yeah.
it's gonna.
And that
Around the
was
17, you go half the distance, so I guess that's a 8.5-yard penalty.
yeah. That was kind of a brain fart back there by the return team. You kind of
Yes, yeah.
you have to get that kick.
Yeah, really overall that was not a good play for the kickoff return team because like you said, that ball's coming, but you're standing at about the 15 or whatever. Just you can catch it and fair catch it and get
Yes.
on the 25. And he thought it was going to roll in the end zone, which is fine, But you got to make sure it gets to the end zone if that's what you're going to do. And it didn't. It died right at the 3-yard line or so. So he had to go pick it up, and then he's running back to pick it up, and by the time he gets it, everybody's already about the 15-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
So you put yourself in a bind. So here we go. Slot left. T formation in the backfield. There's Bo right up the middle. He gets across the 10. He goes to about the 13-yard line. Yep. So he's gonna get 3 right, or no, he's gonna get 5 there. 4, 5, 5. Give me 5. Okay. So he's at 13. Yep. Got 5. Something like that. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, ball on the 13-yard line. Mr. Cole Iverson bringing the ball in, or the play, and the ball maybe. There's going to be a handoff that's Jason Mendoza coming around. We got a penalty as I think it was a false start. So this is the killer quarter right here as we've had a block punt, a fumble, and then we had the kickoff. Where we did play it in the personal foul. We've had this false start here, so this has all just been within this quarter.
Yes.
And now we find ourselves 2nd and 10, 10, right here on the 8-yard line.
And this kind of it seems like it's game after game.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
happening to us. So.
Yeah. See who we have. See, we got a slot left. There you go, Leroy, or that's Jason Mendoza coming around. He gets down to the 10.
Yeah, same exact play they just ran.
Same play they just ran. So, minute and a half left here in the 3rd quarter, trailing 22-34. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Do we still have Kai? I think Kai's still the
2-back.
2-back, yes. 3rd and 10. You're finding yourself. You don't really want to. If you pass, you better be able to get rid of it. You don't want to find yourself in the end zone because we do roll back pretty far. You don't want to find yourself thrown out of the end zone. Here we go. Slot to the left. There's going to be Kai right here. No, that is a pass. As he's going to set up, he throws it. He's throwing it deep to Jason Mendoza, and it's going to be broken up. There was a penalty in the middle.
That has to be pass interference.
Yeah,
right?
maybe a holding because but a defensive holding would be a automatic first down. But that flag came out early before the ball was in the air, I thought.
Yes.
So maybe a defensive holding as they realized we were running a pass and they tried to grab a jersey. Let's see what it is. Where's the white hat?
I think I saw this, right?
Yep, pass interference. Holding. Defense.
Oh, defense.
Yeah,
okay.
holding defense. So.
Yeah, exactly what you said. They ran past and said, "Oh man, let me grab that jersey to hold him back."
Yeah. Should only be a 5-yard penalty, 10-yard penalty. It was 10. We'll take it.
See, there was no rush. I mean, we had it blocked very well.
Yeah,
There was no rush.
And that's really what's happened well when we've thrown. And this coach out here on the field again, asking for an explanation. If you want to look on FaceTime, you'll see he's farther on the field than some of my players are. Our players are.
Yeah. I like the pass, the trying to pass around.
Yeah, I really did. You know, we weren't open, but you catch them off guard, and that's what happened. Is you caught them off guard. That kid just reached out and holds them. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be the bow up the middle. No, that was Leroy again for 1 yard. Oh, Jace.
Oh, Jace.
Yeah, Jace. Jace is still in there for Leroy.
Now we got to get that two-back involved. We
25 seconds. See, even on that pass, they faked it to the two-back, so the fake's still there.
Yeah, it's still there, yeah.
And that's why it's so important to keep that two-back involved, because a lot of that stuff, fakes the counters and all that stuff. You fake off of that. So here's slot left. There's going to be Jace coming to the left side. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's a good tackle break right there as he gets to the 30. I think he gets a first down, and he does. So it's going to be first down. That's the last play of the third quarter as the Mustangs are going into the fourth quarter with the ball, trailing 22-34. And when we come back, it'll be fourth quarter time. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Yes, sir. And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are getting ready to start the fourth quarter, trailing 22-34. The Mustangs trying to get in and score. We have the ball. We've gotten a first down, so see if we can keep this going.
That's a handoff on like 43 blast. I think it's Leroy now.
Yeah, Leroy back in there as it looks like he got about 5.
Who is that?
Looks like he got 5. That was,
man.
Is that number 1, Caden Mendoza, coming off the field? Good to see Caden Mendoza back on the field as he was hurt before the season started. Remember, he had that season-ending injury last year?
Oh, yeah.
He re-hurt that knee again before the season started. And last week was his first game back. I think that might have been his first playback.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good to see. I like to see that. There's Kai Salgado. He's going to cut it up. And look, he gets the 5, he gets 6 as he gets the first down.
Man,
as Kai Salgado, he showed a little bit of strength out there.
Yeah. First carry for 6 yards.
Yep, first carry for 6 yards as Kai stepping in and the coach out there talking to the referee again. And, that's got to be, I don't know why they're not moving chains here. Let's go. Yeah,
It should be a first down.
It's a first down.
Yeah, we don't got much time. I mean, time's clicking down.
Yeah, clock stops at a first down. They should have stopped it. Here we go. There's a play. There's the 44 blast. That's Jason Mendoza as he gets a 7 yards, 6 yards right there. So on first down, so it's gonna be they're 2nd and 4. They're changing up their whole defense right here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chains. They were running with everybody.
Yeah, 10:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs trailing 22-34. Got themselves a good drive going on right here as we need to keep going. They're still running people on and off as
They got too many. That's all. Yeah,
they just ran off one. So hold on, we got on the wrong side. There it is. There's gonna be fake. There's gonna be a pass right here as he's scrambling and he just throws it away. That might be intentional grounding as he was in the pocket. Maybe he got out of the pocket.
Maybe he was out of the tackle box.
Maybe he's out of the tackle box.
And he got back to the line of scrimmage. So.
Yeah, they called him outside the pocket.
We got the band out there doing their thing right now.
Yeah, it's always fun to see them.
Yep, they sound good too.
Yep.
Here we go. What is this? 3rd and 4?
3rd and 4. There's going to be the handoff to Jason Mendoza. He gets across the 50. He's still moving as he's look at number 24, Kyle Covington over there, pancaking number 14. You know, he's talking to him. I said, hey, nice to, you want some syrup with that pancake? Is what he was asking him.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I think Tyson Valenzuela might have had a big pancake too there.
Yeah. Kyle Covington's a great kid, man. I know he ain't talking too much trash, I like to think. So we got a 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 10-15 left here in the 4th quarter. There's going to be, Kai's going to go around the corner. He's got that speed. He gets across the 40. There's going to be a hold, I think, right there. As there was a penalty come in. Let's see what they call. Yep, they call a hold. I don't know what number it was. It's right there on the corner. And Evan Bustamante getting up slow again, but he's trotting himself back to the huddle. But really, Kai hasn't showed it. He shows a good speed, and he's not afraid of contact.
Yeah, the only thing that I see is I feel like they're beating that blocker. You know, they're beating that lineman around the corner.
Yeah, sometimes
it's not set up, right? But I mean, I don't know what else you do. They're not getting around fast enough.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a
man. That coach.
I guess that coach wants to.
He wants to play.
He wants to be explained. You know, he played for Tech, so I guess he wants. Typically, he's out there when it's called against him. Now, when that's called against us, and he still wants an explanation. I guess. 9:57 left here in the 4th quarter. Now we're at a 1st and 20. Or 1st and 20 is what it should be. Let's see what we got going on here. What we got drawn up here.
Question mark screen?
Maybe. The question mark screen, it works. It just takes a long time. And
they
haven't been getting a lot of pressure on us, so that might work. There's a pass right there. As Cade gets past him, let's see, he's running the ball, and he gets 4, maybe. So the blocking was there. The cover or they were protecting Cade in the first few throws. You know, but the last 2 throws, he hadn't had no time to be able to look downfield, and he's having to scramble. He did get, I think he got
4 right there.
4 right there or something maybe. They had said, I think our scoreboard's messed up. It's showing 3rd and 20. It should be 2nd and about 18 is what they're showing. So he got 2 is what they said. So let's see. Slot to the right, wing to the left. There's going to be Kai. He's going to go around the corner.
He should have went outside.
He tried to cut it up. You see a hole. He tried to cut it up. He got 1, but he really his blockers went outside. You know, so he could have tried to follow them up, but gets 1. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now here. Ball on the 49-yard line. See if we got a big game in the 3rd quarter for a first down on a pat. Well, we passed it, but the pass interference.
The holding.
Defensive holding got us a first down. So
let's see if we can pull off some of that magic again.
Yep.
And that was there for Kyle to run outside. That was perfect.
Yep, you're right. So we got slot left, T formation. It is a pass, and there's a timeout.
No.
I think the Mustangs call a timeout right there.
He had the block.
He had the time right there. I don't know if he would have been able to find a receiver as Cole Addison was going to be coming across the middle. And timeout. So it's going to be 30-17, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF at 105.5. I'm Demetri with Dylan. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Where? Right here?
I don't know. I mean, Jay Sean probably had the most yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had. Did he have 2 touchdowns or 1?
So
he had 1.
He had running, receiving, and rushing.
Who got the other one?
Leroy.
And we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs are trailing 22-34 here with 8:46 left in the ball game. Mustangs they got a 3rd and long, 3rd and 17. Right before the timeout was called, we were coming out with a pass. So I know their coaches were probably saying, "Hey, watch that pass." That's what they were about to do. So let's see what Coach Brinks, the offensive coordinator, has drawn up.
Maybe that gets you to the white side.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There is a pass again. Let's see, he just chunks it, and
Oh, dude, Cole needs to get his eyes back around. It wouldn't have been a first down or anything, but man, if he can get back around, he can possibly catch that.
yeah, you're right. So it's gonna amount to a 4th and 17.
It looked like Adams took a pretty hard hit.
Yeah, he did. He turned around and he just threw that ball. Let's see. We're keeping the offense out. Nope, here comes the defense.
Yeah, I think Cade might be hurting just a little bit.
Yeah, he might be. He turned around, he kind of scrambled back, and then those 2 guys were in his face when he turned around, so he just threw it up. You know, when a 3rd and long like that, you know, if they intercept, it's as good as a punt.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you make that tackle.
Oh no.
It's a punt. There's a high punt right there.
77 was coming quick.
Yeah, Dalen, he tried to rush it. Good play right there. Look, they picked that up. Oh, that's scary. So one thing that people don't realize, you know, and I was trying to teach a few of my kids, you know, say the Mustangs touch that on that punt, and we just leave it there.
Yeah.
Estacado can get it and go run it.
Yes.
And no matter what happens, they fumble it or anything, the worst thing that happens is they get it where we touched it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just touched it and we left it there. That's not what you want to do. You got to know that.
Yeah, and that coach on their side was jumping up and down. He's like, man.
Yeah. Or do we have 11 out there? We only have 1 corner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
Yep,
So
we
they
got
pull the
11.
corner off. I think they're going an extra lineman. Is what they looks like they're doing.
Well, we got.
Dalen's on the outside. We're going back to that 3-3 stack. Dalen's on the outside. Let's see if he's gonna be outside. Dalen forces him out of bounds right there, but I feel like they had gone back to our typical 3-4, you know, and it seemed to have been working. But let's see what they got now. As Dalen, the outside linebackers, Dalen and I think it's Stewart up there on the top side, are kind of almost like defensive ends, they're like edge. And we have the four defensive linemen on there. Yeah, see here's Colton Stewart right here, Dalen's on the outside, and they got 2 outside linebackers over there with Brady, Kelly. There's the ball on the ground as they just pick it up. So it's gonna be a 1st and they just are 2nd and they just lost 4, so it's gonna be or 3. They just gonna be 2nd and 13. Ball on the 43-yard line of their own.
And we got 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter, so.
Yeah, trailing 22-34.
Yeah, they're gonna start to milk this clock right now.
Yep, that's exactly what they're trying to do here. So
Yeah, play clock's down to 10 seconds.
somebody's got to come off. They should not be. They should be allowing us to sub right here, but they didn't. See.
What's going on here? Timeout?
Yeah, timeout for Estacado. Yeah. So they're calling a timeout. Mustangs are trailing 22-34. 7:38 left here in the 4th quarter, and Mustangs might be running this defense as we know they're going to be milking the clock. We're running, you know, they're running the ball. So
Maybe they're just trying to play contain here. Maybe they're banking on them running outside. Maybe.
yeah, you know. But we have everybody in ties. So we have 1 corner. He's going to be out with their receiver on whatever side he's on, you know. And then our 2 outside linebackers are playing basically two defensive ends on the same side, and Colton Stewart's on the other side. So I think what I'm seeing is Dalen and Brady Kelly go to the strong side, defensive end or outside linebacker, and Colton Stewart's alone by himself on the weak side. So there's a receiver to the top side. See, Colton Stewart's on this side, Cruz is on this side on the outside. So we have people on the outside to seal. See, Dalen and Colton Stewart up there on the top side, and then try to seal. And they run it up the middle. And there, who makes that tackle? Was that Sammy?
I think is that Robles on the bottom of there?
Was Mason in there?
Let's see.
33?
30,
Yep.
no, that's
63.
63.
Varela.
I saw the 3, so I was thinking maybe
Yeah.
it was Robles.
Clock going down to 7:16. The Matadors are taking their time here.
Got Brady Williams jogging off the field. Got Andrew
Yeah.
Martinez taking his place.
So here we go. Receiver to the top side, 3 running backs in the backfield. I think they have too many off the line of scrimmage. That's an illegal formation, yeah. And they had to call timeout because they had the quarterback plus 4 other receiver running backs in the backfield. I think somebody needed to be on the line of scrimmage.
They had 2 wings and then 3 guys in the backfield, right?
Yeah. So they had to call a timeout there. So 6:51 left. Them calling a timeout helps the Mustangs out, really. So 6:51 left here in the 4th quarter, trailing 22-34. We'll take it back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF at 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. So with Leroy, maybe? No, Jason probably was on track to be in it, but we could probably go with Leroy.
Yeah.
And we're back as the Matadors are coming around the corner down to the left side. Bozeman gets taken down by Dalen Jeff, or gets stood up by Dalen right there at the 50-yard line. Somebody coming and jumping in on the pile.
I think that was Allen that jumped up there.
Alan Chavez, but 6:38 left here in the 4th quarter, 22-34. Mustangs are trailing. Trying to get off the field or get the defense off the field. And now it's a 4th down and going to be about 4. See if we can get off the field and get that offense back on so we can score some touchdowns and see if we can get this comeback going on. Here's Mason Robles coming on. Fourth and 4 right here. They got a receiver at the top. They're still moving. That should have been a penalty, yeah, and it was. As they were still moving as their running back didn't know where to line up. He stepped forward as the ball was being snapped. So it's gonna be maybe a false start. I'm not really sure if that's a false start or legal shift, but the coach out there on the field telling that kid what he did wrong. So that's going to be a 4th and 9. Still Mustangs still trying to get off the field here, so we could try to score. Let's see if they're going to go for it as they're bringing their punt team on this. So good for the Mustangs to get off the field here as we got just under 6 minutes. That clock should not be started as the clock was stopped before the penalty.
I would still watch it here because they're kind of in a place where possibly go for it. Get lucky, you think?
Is Brody supposed to be on the field? We had 12 men on the field. No, we didn't. So, see, there's a punt. He catches it, there you go. So, Mustangs did not have 12 men on the field. We were a little confused there. But, Mustangs take over at the 21-yard line. See if the offense can do something as we've kind of been stagnant here in the second half. We had 22 at halftime. You know, your star running back kind of goes down and he's out of the game. But, you know, you want to be able to. We had a couple drives and stuff, but we hadn't been able to finish. We hadn't really been able to mount a long drive, and that's what we're looking to do.
Yeah, and I think getting kind of more involved in this drive probably help out.
He kind of proved that he can run the ball just as well as any of them, so it opened up another running back. And there he is. Was that Leroy? Then the four back. Hit that hole hard as he gets 3. See who gets up right there.
I think that's Merck.
That was Merck.
Yeah, it was Merck.
Yeah. Merck hit that hole hard. He's kind of been, he hasn't been getting the ball as much in the last few games. I think he was coming back from an injury a few games ago, so maybe they're working him back in slowly. Slot right, wing to the left. There's Kyle right there. He's cutting it up. And there he goes. He's across he's to the 30. Good run. He gets, looks like he gets 5, so it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Here with 4:50 left in the ball game. The Mustangs are trailing. So here we go. We got 32. Slot right. There's a 44 blast. Looks like we did get the first down as the Mustangs are going to be down to the 35-yard line, calling a timeout here. Oh no, let's see. No, they just stopped the clock for a moving chain.
Was that
That was Leroy.
Leroy?
Yeah, Leroy.
Leroy was 6, I think,
Yep.
right there.
So the Mustangs, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs got to score quick because we're down 2 scores. So we need to get rolling here. There's going to be Leroy going to the top side. He gets cut down right there at the line of scrimmage. As he looks tired now as that one kind of...
Yeah, the defense, they've been substituting pretty often, so they're pretty fresh, it seems.
Yeah, you're right. They do something that a minute ago they were substituting almost the whole defense. Clock's still moving, 3:40 and ticking, so Mustangs need a little bit of urgency. Maybe pull out those wristbands and go no huddle. There's Merck right up the middle. He's getting down to the 40 as he gets 5. All right, he gets 4. They're gonna count him down at the 30 or 39-yard line. Yep.
Man, he's hitting the hole pretty hard right
He
now.
is, yeah. He looks fresh, like you mentioned earlier. That Merck's got those fresh legs right now.
Yeah, we gotta go to that wristband right here. You only have
you're
3
right.
minutes and 10 seconds.
It was 3:40 a minute ago. We've gotten 1 play in, so it's time to let's ramp it up a little bit. There's a fumble snap, and he does get some yards out of it.
Yeah.
I think is that Kay kind of fumbled it, picked it up. Looked like he got
2
yeah. So it's gonna be a 4th and 3. So the Mustangs are getting 4th and 3 here with 2:32 left. Clock's still ticking. We're still huddling. We're not in no hurry. There's gonna be a handoff up the middle. False start is what it's gonna be.
Man.
So the clock does stop here, but after the clock starts again, we'll be 5 yards farther back for a false start. So it's 2:15 left right here in the fourth quarter, and the Mustangs are trailing 22-34.
Be 4th and 8.
Yep, it's gonna be 4th and 8. Offense still on the field. See what they come up with as a pass. They tried to pass a minute ago, but that big 77's off the field as he just comes off. So see if we can give him some protection. Maybe get a pass to Covington. He's the swing man. Maybe he'll be running a drag right here. It is a pass. He's got a little bit of time. We got 14 out there, and he gets sacked. And that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Mustangs are giving the ball back to Estacado at the 24-yard line. And our defense is coming out on the field. So the Mustangs are defense coming out on the field. Matadors offense coming out. There's 2 minutes left. We have 2 timeouts left. They have 0 timeouts. 2 minutes left. Down 12, 22-34.
Yeah, maybe it's just time to start punching at that ball right
Yeah,
there.
you try to make a play. Let's see what you can do. As Estacado's taking over, they're probably just gonna run the ball, pound it. There's Bobby Ross right up the middle. He's going. Who made that play right there? That was Colton Stewart, maybe? No, that was Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah, makes the tackle right there, but he gets 9.
Yeah, he fell forward
Yeah,
for an
he
extra
fell
4.
forward. Yeah, and that's a 6-foot body falling forward. So. Clock's still running. They're in a hurry. They're trying to score again. They're in more of a hurry than the Mustangs were, and they're ahead 12 points, which is kind of ridiculous. But there's a tackle by, is that number 55, Jacob Roberts?
Yeah, and they're all hurrying back to the line.
Yeah, so they're in a hurry. They're trying to pound it. They want to score against the Mustangs.
They're lined up, ready to go.
Yep, they're already ready to go. Trying to put up another score here in the Mustang Bowl as they do
And
right
they
there.
do.
And they
Right
get it
there,
in.
They get in.
So now it's going to be 40-22.
Yeah, that was I guess that's little brother right there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and these are names that you'll probably hear on Saturday.
Yeah, you should, yeah. Yeah, no, they've had, from what I understand, they've had a few offers.
Here they go for 2. And they get
And they
it.
get it. So just like that, they are up 42-22 with 1:19 left. You know, they got the ball with less than 2 minutes left in the ball game, and they hurried up and were able to score running the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And, Mustangs trailing 22-42, 1:19 left in the ball game, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Demetri Dylan. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
And we're back as Estacado just kicked off to the Mustangs. Brady Kelly fair catches it, so we're going to get the ball here at the 25-yard line. 1:19 left here in the ball game, and you know, the last series we were talking about, we weren't in no hurry. It was like we were running the clock down. They get the ball back, and they were in a hurry, like they were trying to score, like they were down. So
Trying to tie
yeah,
it
so
up or something.
I imagine we're not going to be in much of a hurry here. We're probably just going to run the clock out, take it to the locker room, and you know, move on to next week.
Yeah. Yeah, next week's gonna be
Next week
even tougher test.
we're playing a Bushman, very good Bushman team. I think they throw the ball more often, so we're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a lot different than this week. But see, we coming out of the huddle.
Gonna be a tall task.
Yes, and we hand it off to, that's gonna be Kai, and then he gets the ball. Yeah, he goes 9 yards right there. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 here, 58, 57, 56 seconds going down. Mustangs are trailing. That's him again as he cuts it up. He's across the 40. He's showing a little bit of potential right there. As you know, who knows what's Caden Mendoza coming on the field. Who knows where we're at with Jay Sean next week and stuff. You know, next week ultimately isn't a game that means anything, right? This game's ultimately a game that doesn't mean anything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So here's there Caden Mendoza gets the ball. I love to see that, as he's been waiting a couple years or over a full year to play.
Yeah, and before he went down last year, he was having a pretty good season. So
I think that's gonna be it. We're 20 seconds. Clock's ticking down. Mustangs losing 22-42 here in the Mustang Bowl. As we had a good half. We talked about it. It was 22-22 at halftime. As we're gonna run one more play. It looks like Cade Adams wants to get one more play. He gets it in, and there's Caden Mendoza going in again for, you know, here at the end. We're seeing some kids that can run the ball, but that's gonna be the end of the ball game as Mustangs lose 22-42 here to Lubbock Estacado. As the first half, it was a locked up game, and you know, 22-22. It was a good game. You know, unfortunately, when you have a running back like Jay Sean and he goes down like that's never good, right? You know, you have your cornerback Raider Harvey go down, but you know, we we were playing with one corner there, a lot of times trying to hold that run, and they were just pounding the middle.
Yeah, and then, like we said, their backs, both their backs are D1 prospects. So
Yeah.
that's tough on the defense, especially all the bad spots they were put in, you know.
Yeah.
So
D1 prospects, that number 6, he's probably going to go play somewhere. Maybe not D1, but he's going to go play somewhere.
Yeah.
He had speed. Big number 77 is a sophomore. He started last year. He's going to end up going to play somewhere. He's a D1 prospect. So they got talent, but we were playing with them. And you know, it's just a full, you know, the third quarter kind of bit us again as we had the block punt, we had the fumble, you know, and that kickoff debacle that we had where we didn't field it.
Yeah.
The unsportsmanlike conduct, you can't do that against teams that can beat you, that are capable, you know?
Exactly,
So,
yeah. I mean, and they fought tough. They fought tough to the first half, but
Yeah.
after that, losing Jay Sean didn't help.
Yeah,
So.
you're right. So stats, Jay Sean had a 59-yard touchdown, right? And then a 20-yard touchdown catch, is that what it was?
Yeah, he had a 40-yard touchdown run. He had a 19-yard receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
I think his longest run was 42 yards.
42 yards, yeah. And he was getting outside on him, and it worked well. And then Leroy had the other touchdown, you know, and then he had total of what, 16 for 59?
Yeah, 16 for 59 with 1 touchdown.
Yeah, so I mean, player of the game, I don't know, you know, on defense, you know, we could go probably Sammy Saldivar. He had a good play game with some tackles and some sacks, but you know, I don't know where we want to go with that.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because, like, we've always said this, Jay Sean can be player of the game every single game,
Yeah,
right?
you're right, you know.
So it's kind of hard to not go there, but man, I mean, some of the runs that we saw, and he got leaned on really hard in the third and fourth quarter. I think it'd have to be Leroy.
Let's go Leroy right there, you know.
Just because once Jay Sean went out, he was pretty much the featured back.
Yeah, you're right. So Leroy Milan be our Sonic player of the game. Don't forget to go to Huddle House, get yourself some pancakes, maybe soak in some syrup after this loss.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you next week, which we'll be all the way up in Bushton for our last non-district game. And then after that, we'll have a bye week, and then we'll be ready for the district.
district,
yeah. So thank y'all.